Hey, it's Russ Payton with Role Playing Public Radio. You can put it down now, Caleb. This is Fall Delta Green. Caleb was very gingerly putting the tumbler down. Fall Delta Green, Borellus Connection, episode 14 for Future Ross, so I can find this file
That's
later on.
That's a Future Ross problem.
It literally is. I have to go through all my raw
Future
episode.
Ross has so many problems.
We call it
Future all of us.
Don't laugh. That's making it worse. President Ross has enough problems. Yeah, Borellus Connection. Last episode, one agent and two stringers for Delta Green went to the house in Prague, which was a fun time.
And nothing weird happened.
Yeah, no. So
you're lying.
And Gina went to the Easter Island for reasons that she doesn't have to specify.
There might have been a lot of NyQuil involved in that flight and back. Like, constantly. Anytime she
Please
woke up
post in the comments if NyQuil was actually invented by 1968. They're actually...
Man, if you're doing that for every episode of this campaign, you have been busy.
And I appreciate the dedication.
We'll go back and get it right the next time.
Okay.
There is specifically
Ross,
a note
Ross.
in the Borellus Connection that bubble wrap has been invented, but it's rare and the players may not see it. Like when you find something, be like, this thing is wrapped in bubble wrap, which players may not have seen because it's only used for computers and
Sad
telescopes.
shack.
Yeah.
By the way, Ross.
Yeah.
NyQuil, 1966.
Ooh.
Thank fucking God.
I mean, you could
dude,
probably
man,
get way better
Getting
downers.
high on NyQuil in 1960, that's like some research chemical shit.
Besides, this is alcohol's fine.
Alcohol is fine.
They will, like, if you
There's
ask,
all kinds of downers.
if you're on a plane in the 60s and you want
but I'm
booze,
not hitting a Quaalude going,
Yeah.
going on a plane. That seems like a bad idea.
or just heroin, there's lots of heroin.
There's lots of heroin. So, but we do have some downtime between the last mission and the current mission, so we need to do Back in the World for everybody. And everybody will get that, even Marcus, because that night in Prague, it was just a night. So,
It was a single night.
single night. Don't worry about it. So,
So you traveled hundreds of kilometers underground, on foot, inexplicably.
yeah, no, don't worry about it.
But, like,
This one night,
Just one night.
the Dreamlands may have been involved. I'm not saying if they're not.
I didn't mention anything about that. It was just a weird tunnel that
It was a weird misty tunnel.
very misty. So we'll start with Gina. So you can try and go with nature's head, get therapy, stay on the case, studying unnatural.
Yeah, question at least before we continue right now. So,
Sure.
was I able to gain any stability when I was on the other mission? So, because I was very low compared to that.
No.
Okay.
You do not lose any. But yeah, you did gain 3 points to build up your character, as always. So you can use that to just get more stability. But you can go with one with nature, or you can do therapy.
I will go with one with nature, because after being...
You can also rebuild your bonds, but I don't think you've damaged your bonds.
no, not recently. No, the bonds have not been damaged in a while, so we're pretty good with that. So I will do it going with one in nature. So actually, yeah, I've driven off and secluded myself within Yosemite, just basically trying to climb the trails towards the glacier. So to be as away from everybody else as possible, because not only...
And away from the ocean.
Away from the ocean, away from airlines. So,
Yeah.
because that has been my existence for the past...
Don't worry
forever.
about it. Yeah.
So
yeah, that is a difficulty 4 stability check. Now you can use a survival on this test to it's a difficulty 4 stability test in order to regain anything.
Okay.
So yeah, you can spend appropriate abilities to gain a bonus on this roll.
okay, I do have survival, so just basically roughing it down there. So would that just be a 1 spend to get how much of a bonus?
+2 to your roll.
Plus roll 2? Okay, I can do that. So let's see how we do. You're fucking kidding me. So 1.
Okay.
So that failed.
If you fail, let's see here, reduce a bond by 1.
A plane has an
A
emergency
non-Delta Green bond.
landing. An airliner has an emergency landing in the woods.
So I will reduce the bond with my Vietnamese cousins by 1, just because I am remembering a situation in which we were going camping and they abandoned me as a joke by a creek side when I was very young. Cause
Oh, they're also mad at you because you went out and did this without helping them deal with some family situation.
so well, I'm sorry, but There's only so much that I can do to comfort our great aunt in their time of need, since she's thousands of miles away, and I've been on a plane for the majority of my natural life.
And a Cessna does go down in the distance, so yeah, it's very stressful.
They're like, ma'am, you have to come to the plane and open the door.
So,
My problem.
Agent David Nelson,
Yes.
by Chris, what are you wanting to do?
Oh,
I would say staying on the case could help you deal with. By now, you've built up quite a bit about the Corsican mafia. You could use that to build up a pool to deal with them in this or in the next mission.
it is like general use points. Or?
Well, it's like a pool that you can draw from to make any role dealing with the Corsican mafia. So staying on the case isn't just necessarily dealing with.
Cool.
Yeah, becoming a ghoul. Yeah.
Let me go ahead and make that pool so we'll have an additional tool on this
I don't
session.
know.
All right, so staying on the case, that is,
religion.
I will give you, I'll say, 2 points for free. Now, if you spend a point of an investigative ability like criminology or traffic analysis or something like that, I'll give you an additional 2 points on that, and then you will refresh D6 minus 3 stability, so you could lose stability from this.
Oh, can I blow fringe science on it?
Yeah, I don't know that. The fact that they're so tied up with this occult bullshit gives you a lot of insight into that.
This is going to be the one session where I'll desperately need that 1 point of fringe science. Watch this.
Yeah.
Plus 3, this will be 5 total.
No, it's D6 minus 3, so you lose 1 stability.
Yeah. All right. Too bad.
All right. You're staying late on the case. You're learning a lot about the Corsican mafia and how they operate and all looking at all those, I don't know, photos of the people they've murdered and tortured and things like that takes a toll. A lot of late nights, and you're going to have to deal with more of these people in the near
Also,
future.
hey, that could be you.
That could be you. So, Agent Abrams, Marcus Abrams, played by Tom. How you doing?
I'm relatively okay.
Okay. How are you doing on stability?
I'm perfect. I'm actually very fine. Thank you.
Okay. Lose a point of sanity.
Okay.
You start having weird dreams that you can't, and you start feeling worse despite this, especially early in the day and bright sunny days. And that's stressful.
More than somewhat.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you shouldn't eat the pale jerky.
I don't eat any pale jerky.
So what do you want to do?
Trying to learn more from my colleagues.
Okay.
My other colleagues. You guys are my colleagues too.
Okay. Reduce one non-Delta Green bond by 1 as your obsession drives them away.
Yep. Yep.
Like in the last game, he's just going to try to eat us all, isn't he?
You gain 1 hypergeometric potential point,
Okay.
and then make a difficulty 5 stability test.
Sorry, where was hypergeometry?
It's on the front of your
Right there.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So that is now at 6.
Man, when are we going to blow this freaking magic shit we got?
You can use it for rituals. Well, one. None of you have really cracked the books to learn other rituals for some reason. You've not been hugely motivated.
Dude, just read the book.
Just read the books. You've captured quite a few at this point. There will be contextual things. You can always bring it up, just especially when you're dealing with weird occult shit, just mention it you have this potential. Can I use it to do something? So it's sort of contextual.
Okay.
And make a difficulty 5 stability test.
Yes.
Are you spending some stability?
I am.
How much?
I'll spend 3.
All right.
That's a 9.
Okay. You don't lose any more. So, what form does this study take? Is it meditating and then visiting, having weird dreams where you're in misty fields once again? Or is it going back to the graveyard's pretty... You don't feel safe going there anymore for some reason, the ones near you. Yeah, but you can try and find new places to...
Actually, yeah, that's I'm actually doing my time. I'm doing a road trip
Okay.
to various cemeteries in different places in the country.
Okay. Lots of graveyards, especially in New England.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just a scenic tour through the countryside at night. So,
Well, drive during the day.
well, yeah,
Obviously. I'm sure, and I'd probably find some nice, quaint, motel, and then at night I go sightseeing.
yeah. I will say for this, some of the people you whisper things to, and they whisper back to you, the shadows. in the dark. They whisper. Things seem to be coming out ahead. Cousins across the ocean are whispering that someone who has denied them their feeding grounds for a long time may be moving. It's all very vague. But
It usually is.
yeah. So finally, Eli.
What year is it?
It is May 1968 because I've retconned things because this is the one scenario that takes place at a very particular time in history.
Oh, okay.
So it is early. Well, the mission takes place in mid-May 1968. So this is...
Before then.
Yeah, this is before then. This is your downtime before then. So spring 1968.
Okay. Do I get anything if I stay on the case and hunt Abrams?
Yeah, you get a potential pool dealing with the undead, ghouls, and Abrams. Yeah.
Okay. We'll
Like what Nelson did, but like a pool that you can
Generate
activate.
the Abrams pool.
Yeah.
do that. I was going to go see Zeppelin, but they're not touring yet.
Okay, so you start reading this stuff. So you can
68 touring.
reduce one non-Delta Green bond by 1 as your obsession drives them away.
Sorry, Riley. I've never met you in the game. I'm sure you were great.
Who's Riley?
Nobody for long.
Love, daughter, dog, could be anything.
All right.
Resource.
You can get 2 points for a pool for free, but if you spend a point of something like fringe science, occult, you'll gain an additional 2 points in a pool.
The unnatural?
Sure.
I don't have French science or the occult.
I mean, it could be, or criminology.
I do have criminology.
Yeah, you could use criminology or the unnatural.
I'm
Yes.
not breaking the law.
Okay.
Okay, so how many do I get?
You have a 4-point pool to deal with ghouls, the undead, or Abrams. And
What do I see while I'm hunting him around the country? Do I just see what he described?
Well-
I catch him like going on nighttime cemetery visits and
well, part of it is also just reading up on, picking up the pieces and reading what he's been reading and like requisitioning Delta Green files. As I say, you realize you start getting parcels delivered to you with copies of documents and or summaries of older books dealing with grave robbing and the witch cults of Europe and the feeders of the dead. You realize somebody inside the organization, not Carstairs, but somebody else has decided Abrams is someone who should be watched, and you're the one who should be watching him. And it's very solid. Make a
Maybe
stability
also-
check.
Maybe also my missions.
Or no, it's you refresh 1d6 minus 3 stability, so you can potentially lose stability from this.
okay.
You lose 1.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe even get if I could, like my mission history.
Yeah.
The shoot down over
Oh
South
yeah,
America.
yeah. You read up his mission history and how he survived out there so long without supplies is an open question, and that's how he got flagged for Delta Green. And I will say that you have realized that there are things that used to be human, but some unknown process, instances of cannibalism can transform the person into something else, something unaging, and something with cloven hooves. So, yeah, that is something. It seems Abrams is pursuing this. And some people in Delta Green think that's an asset, and some people think it's a threat.
Cool.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah. So, but all of you are once again summoned, this time to Italy for a briefing. And you, board a flight, and let's see here. You are going, we begin as you all arrive at Camp Darby, a U.S. military complex near Livorno in northern Italy. You have been summoned there under the pretense of a meeting with military police to discuss drug use on the base, because you are technically all still B&DD agents.
Oh, all about that.
And let's see here. You are being, once you arrive, you're shown to an old hut surrounded by trees, very private and secluded, as the sky is darkening outside. And the room is filled. You realize there's over a dozen people in here, a dozen other agents of Delta Green, other teams. Carstairs is there, of course, and the briefing is he motions for you all to join him. You know, he has some chairs out for you. The room smells of stale coffee and cigarettes. As you know, it's the 60s. Everyone's
So like a room.
yeah.
It's vaguely beige, I assume.
The briefing.
Yellowing walls. So
The briefing is being conducted by an elderly man in a civilian suit. He tells everyone to just refer to him as S. And anybody with military science,
Yep.
you recognize him by his bearing and the way he's talking. He's a Navy man, a naval officer, high ranking at that. You could, if you want to make a spin, you could just recognize him, but you know, that's up to you. But S gets to the briefing very quickly as you all file in and close the door. This is Operation Sheraton, aimed at countering unnatural influences across Europe. If you've been following the news, there have been a wave of student demonstrations and protests across Europe. We have found evidence that they can be connected to a influence of a cult that worships a entity known in some text as the Yellow King. The cult may or may not have helped spark the protests, but they're certainly taking advantage of them. The cult's modus operandi is to aggravate existing fault lines in society, encouraging uncertainty, alienation, and deviant behavior, with the ultimate goal of causing chaos and despair. The first known outbreak known to our organization was in 1895 with the publication of a play called The King in Yellow, which I believe to be the cult's manifesto. As S is speaking, the room becomes darker as an unseasonable rainstorm blows in from the sea, and the dark trees press against the windows. Someone in the back of the room turns on the lights, which are sickly and yellowish, making everyone look like wax dummies. I suspect that the cult intends to make a play for a cosmological breakthrough, opening a door for the unnatural. According to my research, the cult ritual requires the appearance of a herald or champion known as the Pallid Stranger, who shows up when the yellow sign cult believes they're on the verge of opening the door. Paris is the most likely place for this Pallid Stranger to manifest. However, it may manifest elsewhere, such as Brittany or in West Germany. Unnatural activity corresponding to the cult has been reported in several places, but this may be supernatural backwash or a situationist copycats meddling with occult forces. I need to be sure if this Pallid Stranger manifests outside Paris. I've called in everyone I can to sweep through these areas and assess the degree of yellow sign activity there as quickly as possible before moving on to Paris and the main outbreak. Time is of the essence. De Gaulle's government is in crisis. An estimated 10 million workers went on strike yesterday, and opposition parties are calling for de Gaulle to resign or call an election. There's every chance that if the Pallid Stranger manifests at the right moment, it could plunge the French state into chaos and allow the cult to seize control of the entire country. At this point, he pulls down, I think, from the ceiling, showing a map of Western Europe. There are little marks on it where possible outbreaks occur. He starts assigning teams, but Carstairs speaks up. We'll take Marseille. Leave that to us, boss. We've got experts with knowledge of the area. And S is like, okay, fine. And Paris is the main theater of operations, and that I believe that that's where the major confrontation with the Yellow Sign cult is going to happen there. The flank operations need to be done at all possible speeds so we can get everyone to Paris. Anybody with human, you recognize that S's voice shakes slightly. Whatever is going on in Paris is taking a toll on him. Then all of you need to construct your own cover story of why you are in theater. For those, if you have operational jurisdiction, I know you all have varied agency access and you're all good at what you do. I'm sure you can come up with something. And that will be it. I'll see individual teams if necessary, but the briefing is over. Good hunting, agents. At that point, Carstairs leans into you, Eli. You can smell the whiskey on his breath. All right, come on. We got to get everybody for the real briefing.
Yeah. Before we leave, too, I want to go ahead and make that military sign.
At least it doesn't smell like Coke.
I want to make that military sign spin to determine who this guy is.
That is Rear Admiral retired David Farragut Payton. Look, it's in the book, all right? I did not make it.
No,
That's not a real person.
It's a real person.
Yeah. So
He has
with
a
that
class
military
of,
science
he has a class of destroyer named after him.
you know enough about Delta Green's operation. He's almost certainly on the steering committee. He's one of the leaders of Delta Green.
Okay.
And he should be retired, so if he's being called out, things are dire. So, but Carstairs pulls all of you aside and leads you out to a path through the woods. The chilly rain has already started. Pulls his collar up. Forget about all that shit. I've been pushing Washington's for a week to go after Mr. Venice, the chemist, the Guerny brothers chemist. That fucker's in Marseille, and this is our chance. Peyton, all his nonsense about a bunch of theater students, that's not the real deal. You've seen what the chemist can do. We need to take that fucker out. We go to Marseille, we nail the bastard, we get him, and then we can deal with this yellow sign shit. But
So we would be alongside another team that already took Marseille.
no, we're taking Marseille.
Okay.
Yeah. No one else will be operating in Marseille. It'll be just us, but...
Should we also at least maybe run general analysis while we're in there to make sure that we're not, we're shown that we're at least on operational standards?
Yeah. I mean, if you see any yellow sign shit, burn it or take it out. But like the chemist, you all know what he can do. We all know that he's up to something, and he's not going to stop until he does whatever he's going to do. And this is our best chance to get him.
Give me a rifle.
All right. So
I say that looking at Abrams.
I'll look right back.
Yeah. If S there asks you anything, you can easily justify it. I'll help you cover for it. I'll be going with you to Marseille, and but I'll be working on the back end to cover you from this kind of stuff and providing support. But if you're a man down, I still know how to shoot. But yeah, he is. You see. A bit of bloodlust in his eyes. He really wants this chemist dead.
It's like I got liquid courage and I got powdered energy.
Yeah. So this entire operation, realize, has been pretty hastily put together. So everyone is in the hut is still organizing, figuring out logistical details. But Carstairs has getting from northern Italy to Marseille is pretty trivial. But after that, you'll need to figure out what you want to do. He did do a little digging around. There are some student demonstrations in Marseille. So, yeah, but you also have access to your BNDD files. They have an office there because it is a big city in France, and there's a lot of heroin coming out of Marseille for some weird reason. So, yeah, this is, at this point, you need to figure out what your approach is before you touch down in the city. You can also ask questions if you want more information, but you do have access to a lot of documents and a lot of research, and you've been working on this stuff for a while. So
we're not at all concerned about the pallid man. We're just after the chemist.
Well, I mean, he thinks there's enough people. I mean, Carstairs is singularly focused on the chemist. This is the guy he's been digging on. You have no idea if the chemist is as bad as this pallid stranger or not.
We have heard him referenced like 4 times in the operations that we have personally done.
Yeah. So
tend to agree with Carstairs on this one.
Yeah, so you can look up stuff from your past cases.
Sometimes you get sent into town for an errand. Mm-hmm. You do the sidetracking stuff for a little treat.
Yeah.
A little treat for yourself.
A little treat for yourself. So,
a little definition.
So this is going to be taking place in May, I believe, 20. Let's see. There is actually an official time. See, every other scenario in this campaign is like, it takes place sometime in the late 60s, but this one was like May 1968. Yeah, let's see here. So we'll say it's May 1968 is when we start. Or when you set foot in Marseille. So, yeah, you feel free to ask questions. You can make spins to figure out, know things about like what's going on in Marseille. The Corsican mafia is certainly there.
I was about to ask that too, if we're looking in for contacts or there, if the chemist is involved. So, yeah.
So yeah, the chemist is working. Yeah, somebody can make a 1-point criminology check to get some broad picture overview of what's going on. And
I'll make that spin.
Mm-hmm. All right. So what you are figuring out is that you start pulling up files, recent intel reports, and police interrogations from where you are, and so you can read them on the flight over. And so what you're reading on the flight over, and you're able to sit next to each other and talk and sort of share this information, is that the Corsican mafia is having a bit of a situation in terms of there's actually sort of a civil war, a turf war going on in the Corsican mafia between two main groups. One is the Guarini brothers, who are the ones who work with the chemist, your target. And for some reason, someone's been fucking up their heroin shipments and causing a lot of strife and taking out their agents and intercepting stuff, like one of their ships went down recently. So they've been losing ground and power because of that. And they are up against Marcel Franceschi, who owned the casino back in Beirut. But in 1965, the Guarinis foolishly ordered the assassination of a security police officer, Pierre Blemont, and now partner several casinos, who is allied with Franceschi. And then in 1967, Anton Guarini was killed in retaliation, and then his house was burgled during the funeral. And then that was June 1967, and in August of 1967, like 8 months ago, Bartholomew and Pascal Guarini were arrested for murdering the burglar of Antoni's house. And so I apologize for our listeners for me butchering all these French name pronunciations. So with one of the brothers dead and his successor in prison, the Guarini organization is on the ropes. Parisian gang, the three ducks, the Troy Canards, under Gattino Zampa, now run parts of Marseille in support of the Guarini. So they're using subordinates. However, Zampa has been in prisons and mental hospitals since 1965. Day-to-day management falls to his half-brother, Jean Toki, in theory, and in practice to Francis the Belgian Venverberg. Let's see here. The Troy Canards are ostensibly still loyal to the Guarinis. Yeah, so the Corsican Mafia is again divided in these two main factions, the Guarini brothers and Marcel's organization. And the brothers are out of action and they're having to rely on subordinates to run things for them. Okay. So that's the overall big picture. So obviously there's a lot of angles to exploit that. But yeah, the chemist, obviously the Guarini brothers know where the chemist is or have a lot of valuable information about him. But getting them to betray their ally would, it could probably be done, but it wouldn't be easy. So yeah, that is one thing. So that is what you're doing. And that is the information you'll be sharing to the agents as you land. Agent Nelson, what are you wanting to look into as you're traveling to Marseille?
Let's see here.
So you can look into the history, the occult.
Could I see if there's possibly, is it possible to find out if the Palace Stranger and the Chemist are one and the same?
You could do some background research on the Palace Stranger, sure. So do you want to use occult or unnatural?
Let's see. There it is. I got 2 points on occult. I can do that.
Okay. Well, you can just spend one. You don't. So you look up occult stuff in the site. One thing you realize very quickly is the Palace Stranger is connected to The King in Yellow, which is there was a production of the play The King in Yellow in 1895 in Paris. It caused a riot, and people were arrested and some people were murdered or killed during the riot. So that is a known thing in the occult circles.
Is that like real world history or just in this book?
That's just in this book.
Okay.
Yeah. The King in Yellow is not real. Or is it? Yeah.
The play that causes a riot.
Yeah. So the Palace Ranger is not the chemist. Yeah. Your chemist is some dude raising dead people up and doing bad things and mixing dead people's salts with, don't worry about it. So
forget about it.
But you do realize that there is one thing that has kept coming up in your research or in your investigation is the Order of Almosen, yes, Metatron. And guess what? They're headquartered in Marseille. It is an occult secret society that has been known to operate in the city for a long time. So you don't know exactly where, but this is where their members are going to be and where their headquarters are going to be. So it is a very safe bet that the chemist is connected to the order. Considering he keeps using their symbols, he is undoubtedly a member, possibly its leader. Given his power and expertise, it would be a logical assumption to make. So you get that. So you could try and figure out where this cult is, the secret society. And if you figure out who the members are, you could pressure them to find out, get information on the chemist.
All right, can I just spend the rest of my call to get a lead then?
Let's see here. There is...
Yeah, we know where the headquarters is. That's a bit of a lead.
No, you don't know where the headquarters
Oh,
are.
I thought it was located.
Oh, well, the city is They operate in the city. Like their symbols have been seen in the city, and members have come out of the city.
Don't know what gentleman's club they operate.
Yeah, you don't.
So.
Yeah, exactly. You don't know exactly what building it is. You just know it's in the city. Let's see here. I will say, with that same point, there is a occult bookstore known to. That's the place to go to get gossip about the occult, and obviously the order. So I'll say it is. Oh, who is the Wizard in the Tempest? Yeah, Prospero's bookshelf. So yeah. So you can go there, and so that's your lead to explore the occult stuff.
Hooray.
So Abrams,
Well,
The Biblioteca de Prospero?
that's Spanish, but I think yeah,
And no one has.
It's all Romance languages. It's fine.
yeah. I'm sorry, European listeners. Yeah, what do you want to do? Research while you grab some documents to read up on your flight over to Marseille.
yeah, I was looking at my skill set, trying to figure out what I want to spend on here.
History, architecture, astronomy.
I forget. I have 1 point in astronomy.
Okay.
Stop playing!
Well, because you went to the Prague house, you know that astronomy is important to the chemist. He needs to look at the stars to do his weird bullshit.
Oh, guys, yeah, that's what I'll be doing during the flight.
So this is a real place. Palais Longchamp there's a historic observatory in Marseille on the grounds of Palais Longchamp, and which is I'll post a link in the group chat. It is definitely the place to check out. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
That's like
Linguistically burned!
Latin-based languages. We spread out.
It's a romantic language.
My high school French finally paid off.
Playing a long game. All
Only took
right.
a while.
So,
How many decades?
anyways, there's an observatory there. So
That's a good spot to.
that's a good spot to investigate. So there might be some weird shit going on there. So
That's our job, is looking at weird shit.
so you're reading up on that. Meanwhile, Eli.
I've killed half the Corsican mafia members for that one side of the war. Fuck research. I want to make sure I'm not recognized when we land. That's my only focus. Yeah.
It sounds like a disguise check.
All right, sure. I spend all 3 because I really don't want the big angry mobsters. whose operation I've systematically dismantled. I make it at a 7.
All right.
I am but the Frenchman.
I guess I get like a high and tight and like a suit or something.
I would
Don't
say
look like
you've
a
had enough.
hippie.
I would say you're traveling under like different names. Like you're still B&D. You still B&D agent, so you still have that authority. But no, you could have just multiple passports. So like you're traveling under fake name, not person. So
I also took a point of photography, so I want to be a photographer. I figure that's something that people would expect to see in a protest.
Yeah. So you all get all this information, and Eli prepared disguises for all of you to change your look, and you travel separately. There is a hotel, and I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, there is the hotel. Let's see here. But yeah, as you are driving from the airport to there, you can see you pass within the vicinity of the demonstrations. They are at there are a lot of things in this scenario, a lot of moving parts. At the Canberry, which is a massive public square with a war memorial. The war memorial is for the Franco-Prussian War. It is an enormous column topped by a statue of a sword-wielding woman. And there's a bunch of statues of, fallen soldiers beneath it. So yeah, this thing right here, basically, don't read the text. Yeah.
Surrounded by mods.
Yes.
Berets.
Lesson there is don't be late getting your troops to the battlefield.
Yeah.
Their go-go skirts.
But there are throngs of people there, and you can see. So that's going on, and as you get to the taxi. Are you going straight to the hotel first? I should ask. Where are you going first? And also, did you take anything unusual I mean, you could just make preparedness checks to say you have whatever from the military.
Gun.
Yeah. Handguns, I just assume you all have a handgun. That's
I want
that.
my rifle.
You want a rifle, okay. What kind of rifle?
I want my
Full auto M16?
No, I want my sniper rifle. My standard. I forgot the M whatever.
Okay, yeah.
Could I get an MP5?
That would be a preparedness
I'm
check.
glad I spent 4.
Yeah. Yeah, you get it. You have your rifle in a case. It's very nicely concealed, and you get it across through the airport just fine. MP5 would be also a difficulty 5 preparedness check. Well, I'll give you +1 since you're asking for it now. Since so
Doing
difficulty
the
4.
jackal shit and breaking it down into my bag.
Yeah.
All right, so was it a 5?
4 because you're
Okay,
asking a
4.
rifle. Yeah, okay, yeah. All right, so you have an MP5 and a sniper rifle, and you all have handguns. So,
Yay!
and flashlights and notebooks and disguise kits and lockpicks, probably.
Chewing gum.
Yeah.
Did Carstairs say we had to check in?
No, he's giving you total operational freedom. Just
But we know where he's at if we need.
yeah, he has an apartment, safe house.
So are we
yeah.
taking any petty cash that we have and setting up a separate one just in case, or?
I mean, you can put it under an assumed name.
We also don't have much time in town, right?
Well,
All due speed, they said in the briefing.
yeah, things are clearly unstable here in the city. Like I said, mass protests and everything, and you don't even so far the only the rear admiral has said that that this is a big unnatural situation, but you haven't seen any evidence yet of it. But yeah, but you need to find the chemist, and he's in the city, and he.
You got one lead, right? The bookstore. Anything
Yeah, the
else?
bookstore.
I'm going to check out the observatory.
There's the observatory is another lead at the Palais Longchamp, and then there is about the Corsicans in general.
Yeah.
If you want to look into that more closely, that would require
Greenies,
you could go to the Marseille police and start going through their files about the Corsicans
Yeah.
to get like where they hole up and what they're some of the names because of your
I can
overall.
go in under my credentials and research. So
Yeah, so
take Nelson with you.
yeah.
I'll go with Abrams.
Okay. I'm going to be giving them like fake Interpol information right now to make sure that they can't draw back to the rest of us.
well, that will be agency spend to have fake Interpol things.
Hey, I have Interpol spent.
Spent with gusto.
All right, yeah. So you have an Interpol thing that'll get you in the door to start looking at the Marseille Police Department stuff on the Corsicans.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Meanwhile, and as the two of you get out of the taxi in front of the police station, there's a bunch of pigeons on the ground, just looking at it, just looking for food as pigeons are wont to do.
Are
But
these perfectly normal pigeons, Ross?
well, I specifically brought them up because maybe there's something a little unusual.
Well,
I'm
But
not going to see if they're in a Fibonacci sequence.
they are
If
not.
they were, that'd be adorable.
So
Damn it.
you look down, and Nelson, you notice this first as Gina's looking to make sure she has her Interpol ID and not showing them any of the other IDs. There's a pigeon right next on the ground, like right in front of you, and it's too dumb to even fly away. But there's like a bit of paper on it and on its wing, and first you think like a bit of paper flew on it, got stuck on it. But as it moves, you realize as it starts moving, it looks like it is paper. Like it's like a folded paper bird that is walking around.
Oh, the bird itself is made of paper.
Yeah.
I nudge it with my foot.
It takes flight, and as it does so, it begins to break apart, and like bits of paper start falling in front of you, like.
All right, I twirl around and I point my finger up at this, and I look for people to meet me in the eyes. Anyone else see this?
Gina, did you notice?
Just pulling up. They're trying to give you your fake.
There's like a
ID.
bit of paper stuck to Nelson's like upper chest.
Were you getting a leaflet? What the hell's happening?
Oh, a bird made of paper flew into the air, exploded before me.
Son of a bitch. Oh.
What about matter of fact Delta Green agents got for Really? Code Epsilon then. All right.
Sounds like an A7 scenario.
Looking around at the other pigeons, how do they look? So,
Are you going to chase some pigeons or farther off?
Did you take pigeon chasing?
Are you looking at the paper that
I'll carefully, I take a bit of, I have a handkerchief, so I'll just take a little bit out of that and look at it. So,
exterior city street? 2 agents get out of taxi to go to the police station. Agent Gina, and then it stops.
Didn't make that.
Okay, yeah, it's 1 stability.
And I'm at 0 now, thanks, because I couldn't.
Already!
You didn't refresh it. Okay. Yeah.
Well, no, you said I couldn't.
Oh yeah. Does anybody have therapist, or was it
Psychiatry.
psychotherapy as a general
No,
ability?
we do not.
Okay.
I think it would be hilarious.
You had 3 experience points you could have used to give
Right.
yourself more stability.
I think it'd be hilarious if I had that.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll be your therapist.
I'm going to give you 3 stability because you had
Out
a
of
full
pity, so-
out of pity. But now it's 2.
Yeah,
but
I'll take 2 at least, so thank you.
But you should have used your experience to get more stability.
Something else. Thank you.
I know, but that's a choice you made. Tom, there's Kleenex behind you.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
use these 2.
Okay. So Nelson, did you show it to Nelson?
I don't.
Okay.
So, they...
It's a need-to-know basis.
I will fold it up just for other things and kind of look it through, but...
All right, we'll analyze the handwriting later. Let's get on this.
Yeah, no, I think we need to be careful because of the under the impression that we're being watched. So, if
I wonder if it's written in chicken scratch.
it's not.
Whackity schmackity do.
I know it's a pigeon.
It's a pigeon, so yeah, just that's the case. But just in.
Let's see here. All right. And so you 2 go in the police station, show your credentials. That's fine. They take you to a windowless room where you can start reading up on the Corsicans.
So, and since it's in French, I assume I can. Yeah, I can read all that and translate as I need.
Let's see. Meanwhile, you 2 are heading to Palais Longchamp to check out the observatory. As you approach there, you see a bit of pink on the grounds of the park because there is a park around it. It is technically listed as a park. It's a national monument of France. And you both can see that there are some dead flamingos on the park grounds.
Normally flamingos are not that way. In public.
I silently side-eye April.
If you have survival, you actually know that wild flamingos do live out in the countryside, like in the marshes outside of Marseille, but not here in the city. So it is unusual, but
They should not be in the. They should not stick to where they live.
What do you expect to find here, Abrams?
Chemist needs astrological criteria for his work as much as he does chemical. There's a observatory under the grounds here.
So you expect to find him here?
It's possible, or at least maybe a sign of him or what he's planning on doing.
yeah, you 2 can search the grounds of the gardens of this place. What do you want to use to focus that? Do you have architecture, art, notice?
Gonna have to be noticed for old Eli.
Okay.
Astronomy?
Astronomy. I thought you already spent yours.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sure.
yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be noticed for me as well.
Yeah, the observatory is there.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, you can just find the observatory. It's publicly known. Now that you're here, there are signs like Le Observatory, but
Ross, that's French.
it is French. Yeah, you're in France. So
Roll for beret.
yeah, baguette plus 2 baguette. The main thing you find with a notice spend is there are the symbol of the order. Most of the Metaton is in the noted several places carved into the walls of this structure. So they are marking it as their own territory. So in fact, you find it over one particular decorative pavilion. It is, it houses the zoo, the museum of this entire structure has a zoo, a museum of natural history, and an art museum. So but the decorative pavilion is locked up. The one that has the order's signs, and you cannot. It is pretty public. It would be very hard to pick these locks in public without and. For free, if there is anything going on, it's certainly not going to be going on during the day. So, but you figure this one decorative pavilion, if you can figure a way in there, might be a meeting site for the order.
So this is like public ground, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's people that maintain like
Mm-hmm.
the palatial estates, and
Yep.
presumably someone's going to pick up the flamingo corpses.
Yeah.
I want to find that guy when he's on a smoke break.
Yeah.
Animal
wait,
control.
okay. Which one looks like a dead flamingo wrangler?
Yeah, I want to find the guy who gets paid the shittest amount of money, the least amount of respect, and has the biggest key ring.
Okay,
it's all
yeah.
the same person.
There is an old weathered man, yeah.
There's no way this guy is not chain smoking.
Oh, yeah. Obviously. He is chain smoking.
Sir,
Obviously.
I need to know how many peacocks you fought.
So, after you identify the building that is of interest to you,
Think about a flamingo.
The-
It has dead eyes.
you do see an old man with a cigarette ding, on his lips, cursing to himself, mad, picking up a dead flamingo.
You speak French?
And,
I do. Me too.
he is putting them in a bag, and so he looks, and he does have a big ass keyring.
I offer him a smoke. And
Ah.
say in French.
American, Saint Marlboro, yes. Oui, yes.
The flamingos are all hanging out of the bag like golf clubs.
They are now, yeah. I do not even know how they got here. They're not, they don't, I've never seen them fly in the city
They're
before.
stupid birds.
It must be some prank from some fucking student.
This is going to count as Operation Dead Flamingo, isn't
Yeah.
it? So.
Yeah, this is technically Operation MISTRAL,
Or people.
MISTRA. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll chat him up. I'll ask about the grounds and what he knows about the place.
Yeah, he starts
Do a
speaking.
photography piece for a U.S. magazine.
Oh, he points out several places. This is a national monument. It is beautiful architecture, and yes, America, you take the best photos here. The women, they love you. They love the artistic soul. Yes. He finishes his cigarette. Do you have another?
I do.
Yeah.
Give this man every cigarette.
I try and direct him towards Forbidden Pavilion.
Oh, he's like, oh no, that's under maintenance. Don't, it's ugly compared to the others.
Well, I was a little curious about this. I actually, I come from Detroit.
Motor City.
Yeah. We actually had a group of Masons. Now, you understand, an American secret society has nothing compared to, on the continent of Europe. It's all just pretenders putting on clothes like Halloween. But they took this symbol, and apparently there was quite a legal kerfuffle about it. I wanted to know if you knew anything more about it. If I could get ready to snap some pictures for the magazine.
Okay. Do you have any interpersonal abilities that would help with that?
Flattery.
Oh, yeah.
You look
Or
so
reassurance.
hot picking up those windows.
Reassurance would be work too.
I was like, sir, you don't look a day over 70.
I'll use flattery.
All right. So he says, "You are a nice American. I will warn you. We do have this thing that you speak of, but it is the bigwig is the people pay us extra to keep an eye on that place.
Oh, well, I won't let anybody know you let me inside.
No. I cannot let you inside. It would be my balls they cut off.
Who's gonna know?
They know. Oh."
It's just you and me.
No, please, my friend, I like you too much to let me buy you a drink. Please, come. I take off work. The dead flamingos can wait. So,
I'm a true Frenchman.
yeah.
All right.
What you realize is this guy's, they pay the people who work this building to keep an eye on that place. And that at least one member of this cult is connected to like the city government, like someone high up. So you learn that much. But he is
get some wine with this guy, and then I spend 4 on Filch.
Yeah, there you go. Make that Filch check. Oh yes. You get it. You get those keys. In fact, you figure out which key it is, take that, and put the rest of the keys back. Yeah. So
It's the one with the occult symbol on it.
it is the one with the occult symbol on it. But you had to do that with touch. You couldn't look at them. You were doing this all under the table. So
It was a regular one, Kansas City Chiefs decal. They made of bone. Yeah.
So meanwhile, back at the police station, you are learning all kinds of interesting things about the Corsicans. So the ones running things for the Guarini brothers, because again, the Guarini brothers themselves are sort of out of it, but they are using the Troikanauts, the Three Ducks, because that was the name of the restaurant where they met up and formed a gang, because that's just how they roll. They are running things for the Guarinis, and they work at Let's see here. Club Mindajote. So, the nightclub. We'll just call it the nightclub. Anyways, it's a fashionable nightclub near the waterfront that's owned by the Troy Canards. It is the clientele is wealthy and well connected. The yacht set, the movie stars and producers, rich tourists, and that's where these three guys who run the things for the Guarini brothers work out of. There's one, Francis, the Belgian, Vanderberg.
Actually runs it, right?
Yeah.
Well, there's three guys who are important. So Francis, he is nicknamed the Belgian because his father was a Belgian, but he born and raised in France. He's a very good fighter, very strong, very fast, and very intimidating to a lot of people. Then there's Jean-Claude Kella, nicknamed Blue Eyes, who used to be... and he suspected of running the American end of the French connection. So he knows a lot about what goes on in America. And then there is Jackie Lemat Imbert, who is a wheelman and triggerman and works for Francis, but is still an important guy in the gang. And so those are the three members of the gang that are worth dealing with. They would be the ones who know about the chemist. And they all hang out at this club. So you learn that, and what else do you want to know? I will say there is some belief that there is a company called Crowmare Shipping that is believed to be connected to the Guarini heroin trafficking. So that is obviously a shipping company out at the docks.
Okay.
Crowmare is Cromare.
Okay.
And the Lucien Crowmare is the legal owner of the company. And let's see here. They believe that there is a smuggler named Dominique Venturi who is the one actually running it, but they're not sure. So you get two new locations to check out: the shipping company near the docks, and then the nightclub on the waterfront, and the Troy Canards. So what else? Yeah, what is there anything else you want to know about those?
Okay. I guess I think
Does Francisi have nothing in town?
He does have stuff, but they have a lot of other people. But we were talking about so if you want to
Sorry, I'm not there.
Yeah, you're not there. So, but if I was assuming you're wanting to look into the. Let's see here.
Well, at least looking kind of like what they may have had considerations for shipping with other people in there too. Specifically, looking into the club for the Metatrons to see if there's maybe a connection there that somebody was putting through, they shipped something to them, or
as far as your research for a couple hours does not reveal connection between the Order, Almosen, Metatron, and the Troy Canards.
Okay.
So as far as you know, well, the only connection would be the chemist, right? But
yeah. And also that brings up the second thing of that is that have they identified anybody that's near them on these reports with that has the chemist, physical features on there where they might.
He is scarred. There are reports that one of the reasons why the Guarinis have been able to survive despite all these losses recently is their product is so good. Their heroin be that good and so finely cut that it's very efficient and very profitable.
Have you had the heroin?
Well, I mean,
That's
that they can. It just means 1 brick of raw material, 1 kilo of raw material they can sell it for a lot more than the other operations paying because they can cut it a lot finer. So there is a note that Jacques Venice is a name that comes up, and that is a scarred man who is the chemist.
Okay.
Which is a name that you should
get some of those scars.
Yep. So you do get the guy running things in Marseille for the Franceschi's operation is Paul Bellini. And so, if you want to talk to the opposition, that would be Paul Mondolini. And he works out of some other place. But you could. Okay. So you could, if you wanted to turn the gang against each other, that would be the, yeah. But obviously, the Troy Canards are going to know more about the chemist than the enemy. Yeah. Because if the enemy knew where the chemist was, they'd probably just go and kill him. Or try to. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we can have that as leverage potentially later on. So
this takes you a couple hours to walk around. So I'll say it's about 2 hours for each group to comb through the files or come through the grounds and go drinking with Jacques, the groundskeeper. And so it's all early afternoon. What do you two? You want to keep? If you want to do more research, you need.
Dug up enough leads here.
Definitely, I think we definitely leads. If we want to maybe drive by some of the locations and actually scope it out to see if, who is out there maybe during. It's as what you said was in the afternoon, right? So
Yeah, early afternoon.
Early afternoon. So, yeah, nightclub is not going to be anything unless we can scope out potentially people making deliveries over there and start looking at routes.
Sure.
As necessary. What do you think?
Well, let's see here.
So you have multiple leads. You have the bookstore, you have the shipping company, you have the nightclub, and those are three that come off the top of my head. So, yeah.
Okay. I think we could reconnoiter maybe and then kind of split off as needed. So to figure out what we need to do. So, or where we would like to go.
Do we pull the trigger on this? Let's go check out the nightclub and let's take a look and see how the balloon things in the bag and see if they have a vulnerability.
So,
Okay. Yeah.
we'll do that, so.
All right. So you head to the nightclub to case it. So meanwhile, you two, you got the key.
Can we get a car?
Yeah, you can get a car. That'll take you a little bit.
We shouldn't go back until it's nighttime.
I agree.
Breaking in.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
you call us and let us know the leads.
Yeah.
I'll say, yeah, you could use Carstairs as your secretary, so you can leave messages with Carstairs, then call him up.
I'm sure he loves that.
Honestly, he's happy. He's just like
He's in France.
No, he's close to his prey. You know, he wants.
Yeah.
Carstairs
the car.
seems like a real cultured guy. He's on to the Louvre right
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah.
Do you want us to go look at the shipping, or do you want us to check out Francisi and see if we can get an angle on that?
There's also the bookstore.
And the bookstore as well. So,
Prospero's bookstore is the Metatron place, right?
Yeah, that would be if you want to find
Well,
out.
we're already looking into that.
Yeah, all right. Off to the
Bookstore.
bookstore.
yeah.
Okay.
So, and then we'll check out the nightclub. So,
I've already broken into one of those.
We could just walk in.
Using an elaborate plan. Flashback to me throwing a brick through a window.
yeah, look that way.
I just heard this one in Munich was robbed. It was terrible. Yeah.
Wow,
They were real professionals.
it's like wow, it's like, wow. You really have your ear to the ground when it comes to bookstore robberies.
Yeah. Well, it was a cult bookstores. That was the weird thing. There's not that many of those. There, we all talk to each other.
All three
Yeah.
in the tri-European area.
Let's see.
All right, so me and Abrams are going to go do that.
Yeah, that's within walking
Don't
distance.
shoot him yet.
Yeah. Let's see here. As the two of you walk through the street, man, I mean, looks like a businessman in a suit and tie with a briefcase and a hat. He grabs you, Eli, by the shoulder and looks at you, quiet-eyed. You're seeking this scarred man. I speak only truth. He is here in the city. But what city is this? And then he lets go, blinks his eyes, and turns and starts walking away from you.
In any other career, that would be unusual.
I guess I follow him for a little bit.
Sure. He walks down the street
Okay.
normally, yeah.
Continue on to the bookstore. You
Yeah.
going to follow this guy?
Nah, man, we got. I don't trust that guy, but I really don't trust Abrams. So I stick with Abrams.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Nothing.
So the two of you are heading to the nightclub, and so you get to the waterfront district. It's a nice day. I mean, you can hear the demonstrations from any point in the city at this point, but you can see people leaving their apartments to go towards the square and join it, and people coming back, and But as the two of you go, as you're passing through Gina, you look at the water. It's beautiful. You can see the boat stocked. It's seagulls looking for food, and then you see something under the water. As you start seeing all these like green circles rise up, you realize they're all like a massive whale or fish the size of a whale is rising beneath the water and almost surfaces, and then starts descending back in there with.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I'm having a whale of a time. I'm not looking at the water at all. I'm watching protests.
Throw David into the bay. So
Well,
you deal with it.
He
French
dies.
lefties are hot.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Protest. All right.
the two of you get to Prospero's bookshelf, and there is a old man there. He's like, "Hello, welcome." Well, he starts speaking in French,
We both speak it.
and he lights up a cigarette and is like, "Welcome."
It's like, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's unacceptable for me to not be smoking.
What do you so he asks if you're looking for anything in particular. Just the kind of small talk you expect from a store that sells high-end luxury antiques, basically.
I'd like to browse before we say
Yeah.
we're looking for your secret cult
Sure.
customers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Is there anything in here that has the Metatron
Or that would be flagged.
There is, yeah, there.
with the expert, apparently.
Yeah. You see the King in Yellow on the shelves after a quick look.
Like multiple copies?
Just one copy. A thin volume.
I'm gonna break into another bookstore.
Did I have instructions to do that, or destroy that, or touch
No.
that, or... Okay.
But that is a book that is flagged, right?
There?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
How much is like? I would like.
There's no price tag on it.
If it's yellow, let
Are
it
you?
go.
You have to ask the keeper. The book.
Like, we should probably take this with us.
All right. Throw it in a bag with everything else.
Well, are you going to ask the clerk how much it is?
Yeah.
He frowns. He's like, I don't. This is. I have no idea where this came from.
Actually, what's like? I'm terrible. I have no idea what it's gonna be. What the it's just a standard book price would be.
He flips her. Oh, that's a beautiful. There's some beautiful art in here. Would you like to see?
Like,
You would. You love every book. Read the book.
you brought your X-ray.
Come on, you're Johnny. Read the book. Read the book.
It's not my favorite topic.
Oh, it is. It's a very good book.
You're literally the ghoulie. Read the goddamn
I
book.
ignore that shit. Anyway, you know anything about the
No, but, I mean,
Society of Elements Metatron? I'm trying to bring up the...
Oh,
By the way, Ross, what I don't know. I'll just ask for like, I'll give you this much for it. Since it.
all right. Do you want to make it? Do you have a negotiation?
How much would you like to spend to leave reality forever?
Do you have negotiation or flattery?
I have inspiration.
It's not really going to help you.
Only a bookseller of your magnitude would have something like this.
Yeah.
I need to take it off my hands.
I have
on
it, but
purpose.
maybe he could throw it in on something related to the only thing.
Well, there we go. All right. Yeah. He's like, well, he quotes you a price that you know is.
Wait.
Yeah, but like you bring up that, and he's like, well. For as a cultured person yourself, perhaps you should talk to. Let's see here. There is I have heard of this society. It is a long-standing rumor that we have a secret society, and here the Order of Almos and Metatron, and but one of my there's a frequent customer of this store, who is quite wealthy, and his name is. Benjamin Montiel. He used to be a bank manager, but he's retired since then, and I think if he's a member of the society, it is something, the idle rich do to entertain themselves. But he is, you can look him up in the phone book. I'm sure if you name drop something, he would be more than happy to impress upon you his occult knowledge. But he is, if anyone's a member, he would be a member.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
All right, thanks for your help.
Mhm.
I buy some bullshit in the King of Yellow.
Yeah.
I just foist the bag off on Abrams.
Yeah. So, meanwhile, back at the nightclub, or outside the nightclub, because it's not open yet because it's still afternoon. So, what do you want to do? Do either of you have Streetwise?
I do.
Okay.
Well, actually, do you as well?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, okay.
For free, I'll tell you, there's a lot of dudes just hanging around smoking cigarettes, but watching with very laser, hawk-like focus. So there are a lot of armed guards. So even just staking this place out would require a spend to stake it out. But yeah, you can. There's definitely armed dudes. So this nightclub is definitely like a gang hideout.
I would like to make a spin to make us less conspicuous.
Yeah. So you're watching the club, and you have photos. You've seen photos of all the leaders of Troy Canard. So yeah, you can. I will say. Let's see here. Blue Eye shows up after not too long. He is, the one who is interested in Americans. He works the American side, but he is here, and he goes into the club, and he comes back out. So, and he's going off. So you can tail him, or you could keep watching the club.
Okay. Let's see. I think I can at least go right here. Do you want to come with me to tail him, or do you want to keep watching the club? Who else comes in now?
I'll keep watching the club.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll start tailing him. So,
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
can do. So, or since I haven't spent Streetwise, could I spend that to possibly keep a tail on him without it being seen?
As you do so, no, it is definitely stealth to follow him, because they have guards there. They're in the middle of a gang war. He is eyes on,
As if someone has spent a year systematically attacking
yeah.
every
The
distribution line.
That's fine.
you as you are walking, a flock of seagulls comes out and starts harassing you. The difficulty for the stealth test is 9.
What song are they singing?
It's 9?
You have unnatural, right?
I do.
Yeah, you feel like malign forces conspiring against you.
So what song are they singing, Ross? Flock of Seagulls?
Yeah.
The popular one.
Yeah, that one.
The good song you like.
At least try not to run away. So
you're still you don't have to commit to it. You could back off.
Yeah, we're gonna see how well I can do this. That actually works. So that's gonna be 11 over.
Okay.
So it's like putting my coat around. I actually just flip my jacket around and punch through.
Well,
She's
you
a super spy. Invisible.
I have any tacos.
so the seagulls attack you, but you step behind other tourists who are there, and they attack them, confused.
No
And
Tostitos.
the guards see this American tourist couple and come over there and are very suspicious of them. But you follow, Blue Eyes sees this, doesn't see you. Sees everything but you, because you're still miraculously able to punch through. And he is walking, not driving, so you're able to follow him as he goes to the docks, to Crowmare Shipping. You get to Crowmare Shipping, you're watching the nightclub, people are coming and going. Is there something you're looking for in particular, or just trying to get a sense of what's going on?
I'm sure Blue Eyes didn't come here by himself, so I'm on the lookout for the other two of the Canard trio.
Okay. They do not show up yet, but yeah, there are people coming and going. It does look like, they are.
See, like the entertainers entrance.
Yeah, there's a side entrance, and yeah, you can see some musicians going in.
So there's like a bay door like for deliveries, and there's probably a side door for staff.
Yep, definitely.
You play a saxophone, right? You can see
So yeah, it's like a 3-story building, has a fire escape. Looks. It's like 3 stories, but it's really 4, because like the first floor is like very high ceilings, because nightclub.
For Vantage, can I eyeball any obvious like vulnerabilities, like the lock is clearly broken on that window or something?
Actually, you can see that it's they take security very seriously. They're good at that. However, you actually do you have notice?
One easily point of notice, yes.
If you want to spend it, you would get something. You realize Marseille does have sewers and tunnels. You not like a lot of tunnels. No, a huge number of tunnels. So like
it's not the catacombs.
It's not the catacombs, but it's close you So you realize there's a network of tunnels that throughout this district and perhaps the entire city that you could use to traverse it. So if you could Caleb's already shaking his head. You could
Stop
go.
trying to make me go into basements. I'm not doing it.
It's not a basement. It's a
I'm a
tunnel.
sniper. I don't go in the basement.
Just historically speaking, they got a lot of tunnels
Above
down
the
there.
ground. It's where we belong.
Yeah. So you spot 2 ways that you could. One would be shoot a line across and climb up on it and somehow get across from. Basically, there's an alley, but if you jump from the next building over to you can get on the roof.
We got that spy shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can get it. You make preparedness checks.
I thought that was fake. I didn't know it was real. Okay, cool.
I mean, it's kind. I mean, it's
Stringing the line is possible.
yeah.
Getting over there without plunging to your death.
It's completely
A little risky.
Without it snapping under your weight.
But
Yeah.
having the upper arm strength to do that.
Hey,
That's the fictional
but
part.
Yeah.
it's more possible than getting you in a tunnel.
It's true.
Yeah, the other thing is that there are tunnels. There are numerous entrances to the tunnels, and you made your notice spin. If you went into a tunnel close here, you would know what direction to go to get to the general area where the nightclub is. Now, you have no idea if there's like bars or doors blocking access or anything like that, but like
Or half crocodile
Yeah.
creatures running around. the
I didn't say
parades.
anything about half crocodile creatures. I don't know.
Cornova pigeons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the one that said that.
Yeah, so that's what you figure out. There's 2 unexpected ways to get in there, but the other places are going to be well guarded.
Okay.
Now, of course, you also know with your streetwise that the thing is, these are gangsters or businessmen. If you make the right deal, they'll sell out anyone, including their prized chemist. So you might be able to just walk in and make some kind of deal or something. These are people that are still like open to negotiations, and you do have leverage because you're fucking narcotics agents, right? So that is. You have no idea how practical that is, but it's certainly on the table.
And for sure, there's something in the nightclub we definitely need to get in there and get.
Well, there's the people, the 2 leaders, and those are the people that you would need to talk.
Need access to the chemist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be able
If they
to
can get us access to the chemist, or if he's there, or we know where he's at, that's what we need.
All right, we just need to make sure the chemist is here or not. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can once the Belgian or Jackie LaMatte show up, you could try and make that. But of course, Gina's already watching Blue Eyes, and we'll get to that in a second. But meanwhile, where were you two heading? You're at Prospero's bookshelf.
To the observatory.
After dark.
Okay, well you got some time to kill, so
It's still light out.
Yeah, I was saying it's getting later in the day, but you can do one more thing before it's night if you want, but you could.
You want to go check out Montiel, the guy who's supposedly a Metatron member?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You look up. He has a nice apartment or a nice house on the edge of town, and as you are doing that, let's see. You Abrams.
Yeah.
As you're walking by, you notice on a wall a torn, yellowing theater poster advertising a performance of Le Roi Jeannon, the King in Yellow. The poster names Jean Sabinet in the role of Camilla, but the rest of the cast are listed on a missing portion of the poster. You do notice the names Simon and Oscar is playing some role, and it is for a Parisian performance, but it looks something's weird about the poster.
Where's it? Are you seeing this?
Yeah, you see the poster.
Yeah.
But it does look weird. There's something unusual about its construction, if you want to examine it.
We'll examine it, yes.
All right. So Abrams walks
Give
up
me
to
some
the wall.
sip
It's not a poster. It's a growth of fungus or mold sprouting on another poster that advertises breath mints. It grew into the precise shape. How it grew into the precise shape to mimic a poster from 70 years ago is, well, that's worth a 3-point stability test.
Nope.
You're one who looks at it.
6.
Okay.
Eli Munny is not a person who attends the theater.
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
Well, that's not true. He goes to lots of one-man and one-woman shows from people he's trying to sleep with.
So the two of you get to the mansion, and are you just knocking on the door, seeing who shows up?
Yeah, is he there? Or
Well, you don't know. I mean, you're outside the building. It's hard to, how would you tell?
what's the angle on this?
Interest in occult books, and we just found this. We just found something interesting, at least potentially.
Oh, yeah, you could try and offer to resell the King and Yell to him.
See how much he actually knows.
What happens if the other operation brings up that we're selling the thing we're supposed to be trying to stop?
Well, I know I know we're doing it, and you know we're doing it.
Is he here?
You don't know. How would you figure that out without knocking on the door?
Yeah, I guess.
Knock
on the door.
Yeah, knock on
I'm
the door.
going around back.
Okay. You go. There is.
Sneaking.
Yeah, you're. Okay, give me a stealth test then.
All right, I will spend 3.
Difficulty 3.
I will spend 2.
Okay.
I make.
All right. Yeah. You sneak around the back. You knock on the door, and an elderly man in a butler's uniform answers. Hello.
Yes. Sorry. Yes. I'm hoping I'm in the right place. Looking for. Sorry, the guy's name again.
Montiel.
Looking for Mr. Benjamin Montiel.
Yes. So, what business is this concerning?
Well, he was recommended to me by someone who owns a bookstore across the ways.
Financial planner. He's an ex-banker. Yeah.
Yes, and I found this here, and something I found there is fascinating, and I was hoping maybe he would have some insight on it. I'm hoping I did not waste my money on it.
Makes a subtle gesture with his hands. You have occult and unnatural, I'm sure.
Yes.
Do you want to spend a point of either one?
Yeah, unnatural.
Okay. He makes a gesture that you recognize as the secret symbol used by the Order of Almusian for its agents to recognize one another. And you can match that gesture if you want.
Tommy see, Tommy do.
Do you want to pretend that you're an agent of the Order? Or not?
Get in the scary house, Tom.
I'm getting in the scary house,
Yeah.
whether he joins me or not. I'm breaking in as this is happening.
No, I'm not going.
You're pretending you don't see it?
Yeah.
He's going in the spook chateau.
Okay, yeah. He's like, I'm sorry, Mr. Montiel is away on business.
Oh, that's too bad.
He closes the door in your face. He's very rude.
All right, I'm gonna go. I know he went around.
Well, meanwhile, that took you a minute. So let's see here. I think it's mechanics to Jimmy open up. No, actually, it's during the day. The back door is unlocked.
Yeah.
And you made a 5 on your check. So yeah, you can hear the conversation up front, but it's like a 2-story mansion, not the biggest, but it's more.
Trying to find a study. Trying to find.
Yeah, you find a study.
Papers.
Yeah, you do find a paper. Yeah, you do find his office, and there's some papers there. And
we want to have like just like some phrase where like this person is definitely involved in the unnatural. Just there's something I can just say out loud that just so you can hear it.
That would be tradecraft.
Let's spin a tradecraft.
Oh.
Yeah. So you. I must see my sick uncle. So.
Or just like sing a few verses of a particular song.
Well, I mean, that's to be like surreptitious. Like, well, I'll go now. My uncle is sick. I must attend to him. That's a little more subtle than like singing Racetown.
These boots are made for walking.
Yeah. That's anachronistic, I think. Okay.
Anyway, I'm going through the papers.
You go through the papers. One thing comes up immediately. He has pulled up a map and a circle indicating a cabin out in the marsh region outside the Carmog, which is the marshes outside Marseille, where the flamingos live. And I'll say for free as core clue that he looks like owns this property and looked up where it is and how to get there.
He owns this property, or he looks
Montiel owns it, and It looks like he was looking up how to get there. It looks like it's far enough that you can't get there directly by car. You have to park your car nearby and walk a ways through the marshy region. So, and that's when you hear the conversation in, the door closed. You could leave now but if you want to investigate further, you would have to make another stealth check or deal with the butler. Or, butler, not chauffeur.
Deal with the butler.
Wow. Make another stealth check.
All right, difficulty 4 now. You're in a house, so.
Spend 2.
All right. The butler goes around. He doesn't go immediately in the study, so you can hear him moving around doing things, probably cleaning the house as he's buttling away. What do you want to do?
I want to find more
shit. Yeah.
If there's more.
Yeah, what you figure out. One, he is definitely a member of the order. He has references to other members. The leader, they only have secret names that he is referring to. Troilus is the leader. That's Troy, L-U-S. Then Erminsul is another member. Lucius, he is Skyer. Let's see here. Resurgam and Recte. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 members total. And so you find that out pretty easily, and he is talking about doing something that will impress Troilus and in hopes of bestowing him physical immortality. To initiate me into the higher order and learn finally the blessed physical immortality that Troilus has mastered by performing the summoning rite.
Seems pretty red-handed. That gun looks smoking.
So now you can hear the butler approaching the study.
I want to get out of here.
All right. That would be a difficulty 5 a stealth check or a difficulty 4 athletics check to go out the window, but you're on the second floor, and if you fail, you will take damage.
Athletics check.
All right.
Defend the straight.
You will believe money can fly.
All right, you get out, and meanwhile, by the way, while you're waiting, Abrams, or what are you doing while you're waiting for Eli?
Kind of like circling around the property.
Okay. So
he's not here. He's just pacing.
Eli!
Billy!
Let's see. All right.
Did you know that fungus can spell?
All right. As you're walking around the block, a woman jerks out and grabs at your arm. You got to give me a hit, man. Do you know who the members of the Almos and Metatron? What was the deal with the mask on the plane? Or is that ghoul in Los Angeles dead? Did you find them? You got to tell me, man. Please. You got to tell me.
afraid I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Look, she pulls out her sleeve, and you see inside one of her veins are open, and there's a rolled up piece of paper. And please, just one more. It starts oozing, pulling out of it. Just need one more hit. Please tell me something. Give me anything. Just one little clue, please. You got to learn something. Just what's going on with the Palais Longchamp? Please, give me a stability check.
4.
Okay. What are you doing?
Nice. She's asking about the cult.
Yeah, she's asking you about a lot of things.
Like,
She just wants one more hit, just one more clue. That'll be all I need. Please.
like the owner of the Prospero's bookstore knows about him.
You see the paper like roll up and go into her vein, and she just has this just
Someone who just took a hit.
yeah, and she just like leans back and goes into the alley and sits down.
Like, well, you have a good day, madam.
She doesn't hear you.
Like, and the other way.
All right. So at this point, by that time you've come back outside front, and it's getting late afternoon. Meanwhile, but some stuff has probably happened at Crowbar Shipping. Let's find out what that is. So Gina, you're in front of the offices to Crowbar Shipping, and let's see here. It is. Yeah, just some generic offices in the docking district. Blue Eyes just walked in. He's clearly, used to being there, but you can point out that there are, what do you say, guards. Yeah, definitely Corsican goons. Yeah.
Okay. Are they just standing in the front, or do they have any other ones that's like patrolling around the periphery of the building?
If you're trying to sneak your way into the building, this is like during business hours, so there's a lot of people here.
Yeah. I'm mainly just taking a look right now to see who's...
Yeah, for free, I'll tell you, similar to the nightclub, although you don't know that. You personally don't know, it's well guarded, well protected. I'll tell you for free, if you want to sneak into the building, Metal Gear this shit, like that would be through the roof or through the tunnels.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to get into the building because I've used absolutely all my stealth right now.
Sure.
Is there a potential angle from one of the other buildings, like rooftops or something else, that I might be able to access, where I could use photography, try to actually get off and get some pictures taken?
You can get some pictures. It's not as there's a lot of people in the docks area, so you could just take pictures of it. But yeah, okay. Like, what are you hoping to figure out? Like,
mainly just trying to get information to see if I could. Just get into a window right now and potentially like see any documentation or see who Blue Eyes is talking to. So
okay, yeah, for free. With your photography, you don't have to spend photography, but you have a telephoto lens, and you can see he is talking to Lucian Cromar,
okay,
the owner of the business.
Okay, so we directly link that on there too.
Yeah.
Anything I can pick up on word? It's like on documents or anything, or is it too far away?
It's definitely too. They're not looking at documents. They're just talking.
Okay, so. At least we know in there, and unfortunately, it's during the day, so with the guards, so I won't be able to get them.
I mean, the thing is, you just walk in there. It also gives you protection, right? You can just walk in and talk to them, and they're not going to like shoot you dead because you're just a normal person. This is a normal business. Why would anyone do anything like that? Of course, obviously, they would.
Welcome to normal business.
Yeah, unless you have a really good plan about what to say, like that's not a good idea. But yeah.
I can also, bring up at least some information online. Also, I'm not liking going in there just by myself. So
yeah, I mean, that's fair. That's true.
It's a concern with it in there. But yeah, I at least wanted to see there first, and then we can try to go the next day around and see if we can snoop out once I have Eli or like David or somebody else with us. So
yeah,
I'll take the pictures just to make sure that we have that around and make my way back to the hotel so we can order with everyone. So.
With Carstairs acting as secretary, you can all make calls at payphones to give him updates to tell the other agents. So at this point, it's late afternoon, it's almost evening, so you could all meet for dinner and discuss plans or at your hotel or whatever. You've been casing this place some more. You don't see either of the other two show up, but you get a sense of their guard patrols and stuff like that. So I'll give you 1 point pool to deal with, of course. I'll give you 2 points worth to deal with this nightclub in any way. So sneaking in or picking locks or, that shooting at people in there or whatever you want. So, but yeah, it's early evening. Do you all want to meet up for dinner and discuss plans? Or
Yeah.
All right. So you all meet up at a not a Parisian, a cafe and eat your baguettes and soup.
Miss Ledoux, my high school
Consummate.
teacher, would be having a great time.
Yeah.
Hey, Ross, consomme.
Yes, consomme. Yes, you're right. And roasted rabbit. Sure. Yeah, it's a nice meal. But yeah, go ahead and talk. You share information with each other. Yeah.
I'm tearing in le pan with my hands like an animal and disgusting the people on the next table.
American.
Yeah, just pointing with rabbit for emphasis.
All the olive oil.
So the Montiel guy, he's obviously pretty high ranking in the organization, at least Marseille, but not so high. He wants to impress Venice. That's an angle. If he knows Venice and he needs to impress him, he's got to get him someplace to show him something. If we're there at the right time, that's when we can hit him.
Yeah.
We know there's a swamp. We don't know what's there. And we also don't know what the thing he's going to do to repress him is. We're going to have to get closer, but it's something to look into.
I mean, we've been in swamps and we know what's been around the chemist when we've been in swamps. So
yeah,
we have a guess.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I do have eyes on the picture, the roll of film right now. I do have adult pictures of that. Blue Eyes was meeting over with the head of the shipping organizations that they're absolutely taking out. I can try to pull more information, but I want to see that. That being said, a couple weird things did happen. One time when I tried to follow Blue Eyes, it literally seemed like there was a wave of seagulls that was trying to prevent me from getting through them.
Like, there's a poster for the King in Yellow formed in fungus.
Lovely. So
Also, there's a woman who had a paper in her vein begging for a clue.
that wasn't bleeding out.
What? When did this happen?
While you were inside, I didn't want to bother you.
Bet you didn't.
Well, while we're on the subject of clarity, so pull out the paper from. So while we were out there, David managed to take a look and find a pigeon that didn't look like it was supposed to anything else, and it turned out to be some sort of paper.
Yeah, so, towed the bird and bursted the many shreds of paper.
Got at least one of the package right now, but I put it in the middle of it, and you may read at your own discretion, but for all intents, it's basically giving me... It's.
Are you reading it now? Are you looking at it again?
It did Gina a big crazy. Please be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I put my hand over it, but I'm just going to...
Okay.
It's given... It's like it literally was telling... It's like dictating what I was doing at that very moment.
Don't bother. If you want to read the full story... Like, found this in a bookstore today.
It says, yeah.
I was like, everybody stop. Everybody stop right now. All I'm hearing is we got a big bag of shit to show Carstairs if we got a test as to what we're actually doing here. We got a big thing to prove to the organization, our cover for our real job. In case everyone at the table forgot that is killing the guy who knows our faces, who knows we're hunting him, and has the ability to turn people into dust and ship assassins to us through the fucking mail! I need all of you at this table to fucking focus up, alright? We have a reason to be here, and we need to get it done when we have the opportunity.
Eli?
So I'm guessing you haven't experienced anything like that today.
You have a point.
This was not in character, by the way, audience.
I was going to say, lower your voice.
That was great role playing. It makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Eat your rabbit.
Yeah.
But fine, but lower your voice. You're scaring the straights.
All right.
So, in terms of leads you have a key into the pavilion that
We're
you
going to
believe.
do that tonight.
Okay.
I need you to see if you can stay on Montiel. If we can get an idea of where he's at.
You know where he's at. He's at the cabin out in the marshes.
We think he's out of the cabin?
That's
Okay.
that was your impression. He's definitely not in the house, yeah. Or it
Check
wasn't.
that cabin, see what it's
Drive
out
out
there.
Yeah.
You
All
got
right, to the
directions.
swamp. Let's go.
So you're splitting up?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah.
Unless you guys want to do the pavilion.
Well, if you think you're fine with just Marcus here, then we're probably just okay with the two of us in the swamp.
Yeah, we're
With
all
the
fine
flamingos. Just
we're all
you
fine
and the
with
flamingos.
Marcus. Everybody's safe with Marcus.
Everyone's safe with Marcus, yeah. So
He's got hypermath and a gun.
so for the two of you, you'll need to get a car and drive out of the city. Let's see here.
Preparedness check for getting the car.
No, you can do that. It just takes time. It's not
bureaucracy.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not. You don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to spend for that. That is that. But do either of you have survival?
I do.
I do as well.
Well, these two, yeah.
Yes, I have survival. So.
All right, good, because this is off the beaten path.
The museum we're breaking into.
Yeah. So the two of you will, with you leading the way, you'll be able to get to the swamp. But it's basically you have to drive out in the country, park the car somewhere, and then walk through the marshes at night. So you'll have flashlights and boots. You have to dress. It's going to be. It's May. It's warm, but
probably
wet and muddy.
Get some waders.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How's your area vaccinations?
So
since we're in France, so we're probably okay.
Because you're probably going to experience king and yellow malaria.
So before we get to
King and yellow
so you two are driving out of the city. Meanwhile, you two get close to the Palais Longchamp, and you both have noticed. So you can see that there are Corsican goons watching the building.
The pavilion that we're going
Yeah,
to
yeah. Well, the overall grounds of this park, site. So so at least one of the members has, obviously pull with the Corsican mafia for some weird reason. So in order to get to the pavilion, you'll either have to make a stealth test or there are tunnels, you have learned. Marseille is just riddled with, apparently.
You guys like to be like, I'll try the tunnels.
I can't really cover you in a tunnel, Abrams.
No, probably not, but otherwise we risk being seen by them. And I do not think we need a firefight in a public spot like this, even at night.
Actually, by the way, what time are you going there? Early at night, or like what is are you going to case it, watch the place for a while first, or like what time are you going to?
I mean, we can see if we get there a little early, see
after dinner, after dark, after close. But...
Yeah, I'm thinking see if we can identify their patrol routes.
Yeah, that takes a little while, but you can see there's I'll say 6 guys, but there's 6 guards, 6 Corsican goons guarding the grounds. But it's a lot of ground to cover. So if you're silent, you could deal with one and move on pretty easily. So the two of you. So you are going to be. You're going to use one of the tunnels and try.
Look, I can use. I can go into the tunnels, but how do you want to do this?
A stealth check would allow you to get to the pavilion, to unlock it, to defeat one of the guards, or to get by one of the guards. Yeah.
All right, I got 2 points left in stealth. Do you have any stealth?
Yeah, I do.
We got the keys once we're in there.
Well, if you want to go there, want to go above ground, that's fine too. Just if one of us, we should probably start from different directions.
All right, Abrams, I always want to go above ground.
I understand.
All right, so
you wouldn't have liked Prague.
I can tell you that for free.
So if you're leading the group stealth test, you just need to spend 1 stealth point, and then you can make the roll.
All right.
It's the opposite of the Black Company.
All right, I'll spend 3.
I like that mechanic.
That is a very good mechanic.
8.
Okay, yeah. You avoid the guards. Again, there's gardens. There's a lot of cover, actually. So there aren't really enough guards to... Well, the thing is, the guards have to blend in, too. Like, they can't, hold it like a military facility.
No, I've played the Sidman level.
Yeah. So the two of you get there, and you unlock the door, and you get inside... The clubhouse, we'll call it, and you have time to look around. You unlock the door, go in, relock it. You quickly go inside the structure, and you can see that there are signs in this building of occult activity. Spilled candle wax, half-erased weird symbols on the floor, splashes of dried blood, and some leaflets with some writing on them, if you want to look at those.
I'll check those out.
There are also the sigils of the order are on the walls here. There is a star window, but the star window is not functional. You were able to figure. There is. You could spend some time. Either of you have architecture.
No.
Okay. Let's see here. There, if you
tradecraft, would that help me find like a hidden door?
Well, if you mentioned hidden door, you can. Let's see here. Is conceal lets you find things as well as hide them, so you can make a conceal check.
I have.
Difficulty 5.
I'll spin 4.
Okay,
I find it.
you do find it.
You find all the things.
There is a trap door leading into the tunnel, so it does go into underground room. The underground room does have, you can see from the entrance by pulling up the trap door that there are hooded robes on a table below. And there's some other things in there, but you have to go into the underground. You'd have to go into the underground room in order to see what those are.
So, like, I don't know if my thinking here as a player would match Eli's thinking as a character. So, like, there's Corsican guys guarding the upper part of it, right?
Yeah.
But there's a secret tunnel entrance
That they know about, clearly.
that goes here because we were going to use it to sneak in, right? So that would imply they're coming from 2 different directions.
Yes.
If I'm a Corsican drug dealer who owns a nightclub, I imagine I'm coming in a car. And if I'm a secret, maybe Venetian chemist monster, I'm probably coming through underground hell tunnels, right?
Yeah.
Would that rationally make sense for Eli as well as... I don't want to medicate. Yeah.
No, those are reasonable assumptions you make. You've had evidence. Yeah. There's why would they protect both ways into this building if they did not have that? If they did not have members coming from both sides. So but also with your occult knowledge, you know that this group is definitely the kind of group that meets at midnight. And you have some time to work with because you got here well before midnight. So you're probably going to start seeing people show up around 11:30. You're guessing. So meanwhile.
So this is the mad cult that cults at midnight.
Yeah. And so you have to figure out what if you're going to hide and watch to see what happens or you're just going to ambush them as they show up. They probably are. Yeah. So you have access to the underground room. And I'll say with your knowledge of occult, you can see there's some unusual goings on. The rituals, the ritual circles you see drawn here aren't matching this, or perhaps the order has recently and radically changed its ritual practices. So, but do you search the underground room?
Yeah, we're going to go there.
Let's do that.
Okay.
God damn it.
There are hooded robes, and
Are they labeled?
they are not. So,
Hello, my name is...
yeah.
Well, they have secret names. Troilus.
One
Yeah.
is Saturday, one is Sunday.
There is another copy of the King in Yellow. And next to a typewriter, there is a stack of paper and a guillotine. The guillotine seems to be used to cut the paper.
How quaint.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a half-empty jar of some kind of powder and a map of the marshes, which is a location marked on it, which corresponds to the cabin that Montel owns.
Man, we could have used that.
Yeah, because you only have the description. Well, actually, no. You took photos.
A picture of it.
Yeah, you do have a photo. Yeah. So meanwhile, you two are driving out. It's night, and as you get out of the city, the stars, you can see them overhead, and you park the car, and then now you should probably spend that point of survival to navigate without getting lost.
Yeah. Also, saying something to preparedness for it, because obviously if he's there, we don't want him to see that we're coming.
Okay, yeah.
So with that light, could I make a preparedness roll to actually have some red gel filters, or basically a filter over that we can tape over the lights so they don't shine as far?
I'd say that's pretty. You don't have to spend for that. Okay. Yeah, you can have red filters on your flashlights. Yeah. So yeah, it still takes you a while because the map that you had a photo of is not especially precise. It's definitely a 19th century map, and it is you see a crumbling cottage on a hillock in the depths of the marsh. It is the area around the cottage is home to flocks of flamingos who are sleeping, and so you have to carefully avoid having them fly off in a panic. And those of you both get a sense that this is the kind of place that you go that terrible things have been done here in the past. There's just this desolation, and you could scream and no one would hear you. And yeah, you see it in the distance. What do you want to do?
All right. first off, looking up, actually, there's like a pair of binoculars, anything we can do for in the evening. So is there any light or smoke?
There is a campfire, and with a campfire, you can see a little tent, and you can see a man tending to the fire and messing with a little pot on the fire.
No, it's like hand the binoculars over. Caretaker.
You cannot make him out in the distance. You also don't have a photo of Montiel, because he's not a gangster, and yeah.
Okay. So
go around this guy. We have to remain incognito in darkness.
Well, this is the side. That's the only cottage, the only building.
Okay, he's camped in front of the door of this place then.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, then. Okay, I think at least turn right now, since we're coming out here, tourists looking at the flamingos, we're lost. Hungry. See if we can get by the campfire.
All right.
And don't play our hand until absolutely necessary.
Butter him up, Gina.
Okay, so, all right. But yeah, I'll wait until about halfway through, and then
Halfway through what?
Well, basically the marsh, trying to move it through carefully, so if we can maybe get a little.
Well, it's
more
in a clearing now. Like,
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But making a little more noise so he knows that we're.
Yeah, you disturb some of the flamingos.
And I'll start a conversation right now. It's like, well, you told me this was where we were supposed to go.
In English or in French?
In English, so.
Okay.
Because I want him to get the tourist vibe off of us, so.
Okay.
So we're sitting there, like, what did you. That's like, you said that we were. That's like, surrounded by flamingos.
The plumage of the French phenatcopterus, which is what it's known as in English, is.
All right.
Has to be beheld by my naked eye
Okay.
in the night of the French moon.
This is not one of your fucking paintings.
Okay. You hear the man's voice a little bit. Hello, in heavily accented English. Who is that?
Oh, sorry, just tourist, flamingo tourist. We're kind of lost.
And you're very lost. Come closer so we're not yelling.
Oh, sorry.
My knife can't reach you. It's very long.
Gross, you can refresh 3 points.
That's worth one.
Yeah, that's very good. So the two of you, you come up, you see this man. He looks a bit like wild-eyed. He is a bit sweaty, a bit greasy, like he hasn't bathed in days. He's been out here for a few days. There's intense smell of like incense or something like herbal that has been burning. He has this pot over the fire that he tends to every once in a while, but he there's a couple other rocks that you can sit on across from him.
Mercy, my apologies. We're adjunct tourists right now. That's like general tourists right now. I'm Sandra. This is my husband Jeffries.
Oh, hello, Sandra and Jeffries. Yes.
So, first time out.
I am Ben.
Nice to meet you too. And do a little bit of broken French responding to it, trying to chat.
Please, I work with Americans all the time. English is not a problem.
Really? So
I used to. I'm retired now. I go out camping.
So this is not your. Is this your cottage or?
It is. The roof is no good, and I like to see the stars. I like to sleep under the stars.
Oh, okay.
It is a nice time of year.
I mean, it's
you are very far from.
Have you counted all the flamingos out here?
Oh, I don't count anymore. What's the point? They are beautiful as they are. Are you hungry? Do you want some soup? Some consommé?
We had dinner just before we came out here. Actually, we were out here to help our digestion, as a matter of fact.
We're so far from the road.
Like I said, we kind of nighttime hikes are kind of our thing. We actually come. We're out from states out in the Appalachians, so we have plenty of places to go to. So
we have to go where the flamingos are, which is the swamp, apparently.
Yeah.
Yes,
or the Mirai, as we say.
Yes.
I appreciate that. Doesn't smell like any soup that I've actually.
Well, you're not used to fine French cooking, I see. Yes, please have some.
Kill this man. What are you doing? Kill this man.
Get information first and then.
Okay, like hurt him until he gives you the information, and then kill this man.
Yes.
Your spy work, I have mine. Okay?
Yeah.
He's a banker. It was good enough then. Once he joins an ancient cult and starts making swamp soup, it's time to go.
Okay, I pretend I hear something knocking in the cabin and stand up, put my ear to it. I'm like, what's that? Do you hear that?
Yeah.
I keep making shuffling towards the door to see if this guy like leaps up and tries to stab me.
He's like, the cabin is unsafe.
Yeah, and there's someone knocking in there. Can't you hear him crying for help? I go up to the door and try it.
Yeah, it opens up. It just reveals like a fallen cabin. There is a table in there. There's a backpack on there, a rucksack with some stuff in there, and there's a knife on the table and a couple of candles that are not lit, and you can't really, and maybe a book. Yeah.
Okay. I said, there's a body in here.
What?
Get in here.
Please do not. It is an old building. It may fall on your head.
Yeah, there's a dead man in here.
There's
Why is there a dead man in here?
What, you're American. You are
Wife?
on the drugs.
Gina's just sitting there going like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he is. Please, you should go back to your hotel.
Not until the police have this sorted out. I suspect you.
He
God damn it. Okay, fine.
he gets up and says, "Could you talk very kindly? Could you talk to your husband?"
I will at this point, Sue. Although I'd like to making sure pat down. I'm just gonna backing up right now. I'll do it, keeping an eye on him as I.
All right, give me some trouble check.
Yes.
There it is.
There's always
when the girl does it, we got such trouble.
Well, you're
I'm not
close.
the one who wandered into the cabin and said, "Look at the corpse."
Just lying about the corpse.
I've done that before.
I'm lying about it.
I mean, there is no corpse. I said there was not a corpse.
Yeah, but the guy doesn't. I'm trying to trick him in there.
He's like, "What the fuck are you talking about? I know what's in the cabin."
Or does he?
It's his cabin.
So made that 6.
All right, yeah, he is definitely trying to get close to you,
Yeah.
and he
Which is
definitely has something in his sleeve.
He is a cultist trying to do something
He's trying-
in the cabin
trying to become immortal.
impress the leader of the cult
Yeah.
named Troilius.
So-
And I told this all to you.
I know.
Over rabbit.
You didn't show it right now, but this is how he goes right now.
All right,
I'm going to
let's-
let him get up to me, and then, just enough to
Okay.
basically pin whatever he's trying to throw at me,
Okay,
I'm
and
going to
then
wait till the
pull
knife
the gun to
between
his
my
head.
ribs.
okay. That's what is it? Unarmed?
Unarmed?
Is it
athletics? Or...
What is it? What is the hand-to-hand fighting? I guess
combat.
unarmed. Yeah, unarmed
Okay.
combat. Difficulty 4.
All right.
You're anticipating the move. Let's see if you can actually.
Yeah,
Actually, this is gonna be opposed.
6.
All right, he's spending 2. Yeah, let me re-roll that. He only got a 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, he with practice motion takes a knife out of his sleeve and tries to get it to your throat. But you dodge out of the way and put a gun to his
Yeah,
head.
perfect French now. It's like, drop it down and get on. That's like, get down to the ground, motherfucker.
Please. I am very rich. I'm very powerful. I can.
Putting him down right
Yeah.
now and starting to pat him down. Get out here and take his knife.
Okay.
Okay, you take
There's
it.
not a body in there. I was fooling you. I can't believe you believed me.
I didn't. You fucking idiot.
Oh, do you see how embarrassed he is? Now he's lying.
Yeah, you really don't want to talk back to us.
Someone's
right now.
not mad.
Yeah.
So that's like, what was his name again? I'm sorry, just make sure.
Whose name? The guy
Yes,
Montiel?
Montiel. So
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you doing out here, Montiel?
All right. Do you have interrogation?
I do.
All right. Yeah, make that spend.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he is willing to part with information in exchange for his life, and he is a member of the Order Al-Musan, a secret society, and soon he will be. I will be initiated into the next degree where I will finally master powers over life and death. I've been preparing myself by studying the spells, watching the stars, making the observances to Yog-Sothoth. I am an acolyte of the great brother Troilius. He is our leader of our coven, and in a few days, the rest of the temple will come and assist me as we raise the dead. But if you make a deal, I must be alive in order to enjoy immortality. First, I will give you his basement apartment. I was a bank manager, and I helped negotiate a deal to secure this for him. And yeah,
How trustworthy do I see with him as for humans or on this?
yeah. I mean, he seems like I will give you this location if you take me back into the city and let me go, because he knows he will not give you the address out here because you could just shoot him.
So
Yeah.
sorry.
Does Troilus have scars?
Yeah. So
You got to make sure it's
yeah, looking at him right now. Yeah, making sure to see if he has scars or not. So
I have seen scars on his body and his face.
Okay, describe them.
I do not, we're almost always in hooded robes. I've only seen his face a few times, but he describes it and it corresponds to the painting that was found, that Marcus brought back.
Okay, so I pick him up and I put him over on this side. That's like actually tying, it's like him up, so he cannot, and his ankles as well, so he can't run away. Let's like look over at David and try and search the rest of the cabin while we're away.
Okay.
So
He has a book with him. The book is called, let's see here. It's not on here. It says it's on here, but it's not. It is a book of alchemy, and it is actually called Borellus. So it is the Borellus connection.
Yay!
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, it is, and there on the title page there is a formula in French is written to resurrect the dead.
So buddy, right now, who are you trying to resurrect?
There is a scholar and alchemist, Pierre Borellus, and once I call him up, he will be able to summon and bind the King in Yellow, ending the threat of Carcosa through the sacred geometry of our order.
So you think he has a shot at basically banishing this King in Yellow?
Yes. He was a great alchemist and scholar, and I will raise him from the dead with the essential salts that I have procured, and then we will end the threat of Carcosa in France.
Okay.
Would you like to help us save France?
Oh, we can save France. It's like we're concerned about saving France right now, but I don't think you have to worry about that much right now. So,
would you like to know more about saving France?
Oh, it's like, do you have your? It's like looking you down. It's like, do you really like those shoes, by the way?
They're good. They're good hiking shoes. Yes.
Okay. Well, they're gonna get wet. Gag him.
Okay. All right.
We're dragging him through the swamp. And,
dragging him through the swamp. You're not marching him. That is going to take.
We'll march him, but yeah, like I said, we're trying to make sure he doesn't run off.
All right. Yeah, I would say you can do that. It'll cost you both a point of athletics.
I'll do that. So
Please take the jar of powder.
Everything's being taken. So.
All right, don't leave the jar.
No, we're taking everything else that we have in there.
Yeah. You take all the stuff. You don't want to try swamp soup.
There's just one thing I can't puzzle out.
Yeah.
How'd you steal all these flamingos?
They just started showing up. I think it is the influence.
Oh, they just flock here to you.
Not to me particularly. I mean, they are native
You're
to
in
this
the middle
region.
of a bunch of flamingos, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Someone brought them here.
I swear to God, if
I
any
think
of these
it
turned
is-
out to be paper.
It is. You have not read the sacred text. You do not understand the kismet of it all. He starts rambling about occult bullshit.
Gagging him again.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Yeah. All right. So that's going to be your night. If you thought it took a while to get to the place, it's going to take even longer getting this guy back. So let's find out how you all do.
Hey.
Yeah. So
I don't do this quick, man. We're going to get a better shot.
Yeah.
you're.
I have some questions.
Okay, yeah.
If we had time to prepare.
Yeah, you do have time to prepare. You did get here early enough.
So they all got their robes, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like they're doing the rituals underground.
No.
So that's a staging area.
Yeah.
So maybe they all come up at once. Right?
It's hard to say.
I don't know. If there's a door in the tunnels and there's a door up top, there's two of us, right? You slam the door up top shut, you slam the door in the tunnel shut, and then you're one fire away from a bunch of dead cultists.
I'm following you.
So one of us stays up top, make sure the door up top doesn't open. We coordinate it. Person in bottom, I don't know, is there like lantern oil or something? There's a bunch of paper.
There is a bunch of paper. That would be a preparedness check to find something to
smoke them to death.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
Difficulty 4.
Can I contribute one?
I got it. I guess it got an 8.
Yeah, be sure to say how much you're spending.
I spent 3.
Okay. All right, yeah. You definitely find, there's some kerosene lanterns and this whole container, jug, I don't know. Whatever you call a container of kerosene oil. There's a full one.
All right, can we find a door? Is there a door amongst the tunnels? Or
Well, you're exploring the tunnels now.
going deeper into the tunnels so I can
All right.
find a place to cut them off? Yeah.
It's tunnels within a tunnel. Let's
There
see.
are-
It's like 400 feet away. It's not going to work. That's not going to be enough smoke. But
What you do find pretty quickly is that this section of the tunnels so there's the surface level, then there's the secret room below it, and the secret room goes to the tunnels. Pretty quickly, that section of the tunnels, what you realize is this is an unmarked like section of tunnels that's not going to be on any map, but you see a heavy iron grate with a key that is locked. So like in order to get here, you would be going through the main section of the tunnels, the legitimate section, and then you get to this heavy grate that you unlock, and then you can get into the thing. So there's a heavy iron grate, heavy iron grating that is locked. And the tunnels that you have available to you are very small, actually, because this is all the like, here's the legitimate tunnels, and we're just going to build a little secret section here to get into the clubhouse.
That's kind of what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
So if there's a trap up top, and there's that grate, and a bunch of flames pouring in and smoke pouring in from that side, that'd be bad for whoever's in between, right?
Yeah, assuming they didn't have a key to unlock the grate.
Well, if somebody's on the other side of that grate lighting a fire and laughing at them...
Yeah, that'd be distracting. Yeah, that would be harder.
Is there something like really heavy, like on the top, that we could push over the trapdoor?
Yeah, there's furniture. I mean, that would be very obvious.
I mean, after we got them all, once we start the fire.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'll drag, I'll step up,
Okay, so where you want to be?
I'll be up top.
Sure you don't want me up top, away from the tunnels? No, it's fine.
Right.
It's fine. It's good.
All right. So
Take my sniper rifle to the catacombs, where it will do the most good.
You can bounce them off the walls, right?
All right, so I want to hide until
Mhm.
I'm going to be counting for 6 members, because that's what I saw on the list.
Mhm.
And hope they are going there. And your instructions are to, if they try and get out that trap door, start screaming and run, and then I will start trying to block the grate. Yeah.
okay.
I have a bunch of kerosene and paper.
And I can push something heavy on top of the trapdoor.
Yeah, but
You
gotta
can, but like if you do it right now, obviously they're going to know that something's up because they're going to see the furniture.
Ideally, you want to do it before the Corsicans run in there and see what's going on. I'm guessing the Corsicans are a perimeter and they're not invited to the secret ceremony, which would be good. So if you can just jam ball or something, that'd be even better.
All right.
Hopefully when they start saying Mayart, I will.
By the way, is there like is there a lock on the trapdoor?
Yes. Yeah. It is very
Okay,
locked.
so can I foul it up?
Well, if you do that now, they won't be able to get in.
No, he means from the top. We don't want them to get into the observatory.
Oh no.
We want them in their little foyer room full of capes.
Yeah.
Underground.
Well, the grate is before that. It's like it separates the.
And then I want to be behind them when they come in. Slam that grate shut behind them.
Yeah, so you're hiding in the
pour
underground
a bunch
room.
of smoke into an airless room.
Yeah.
And let them choke to death.
Yeah. So if you foul up the iron grating now, it's
Not the iron grating, the trapdoor.
Oh, the trap door.
He's up top on the trap door.
Yeah.
I'm going to be hiding in whatever dark corner sewer I can get in.
Yeah, you could jam up the trapdoor without making it obvious. That's a mechanics test.
I have mechanics, but
Difficulty 5.
all right. Let me do it right now.
Yeah, I don't want one of them to come up early.
Okay.
Okay.
I will go ahead and spend 4.
Okay. Are you? So
That's a 9.
okay, that will separate you two as well. So
I'm down in the tunnels.
You're down.
You wanted me.
I know. Yeah. So
Actually, I could just get out of here now.
Yeah, you probably should do that.
I'm going to do that now. Once I fouled up, I'm going to sneak back away.
you're leaving this place.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's another stealth check.
I got stealth.
How much are you spending?
3.
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay.
Aaron roll.
Except it was
That's a
me,
6.
though.
It was
Okay.
you.
With a 6, you're able to, look out, crack open the door, see when the guards are, and time your escape and lock the door. So
Basically, and then do a silent shit.
Yeah. So you're down there by yourself. So 11:25 rolls in, and you hear. Let's see here. I'll say. So are you watching from a distance?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see a car come, and this is like a nice car, and there's several like large imposing dudes get out of it first, and they scan the area, and they have like they're bodyguards. And once they see that, and the Corsican mob guys are clearly sympathetic, they clearly know each other. But an older man, like in his Let's see here. Like in his 50s, gets out, starts going in there. So a high roller for sure. That's what you see, Abrams.
Big baller.
Yeah. You can hear someone coming, and you hear the tunnel unlock. Give me a stealth check to hide. I guess you could use conceal to conceal yourself. You want to use that instead.
I got 2 left in stealth.
Yeah, well, you can use conceal if you have that.
Just put in my 2 in stealth.
Okay.
Out of conceal.
All right.
4?
4 is enough. He's not. There's plenty of places to hide, but you see a man in his 40s, getting out there, and but this is like 11:30, and he puts on the robe, and then he is goes to the trap door. And at what point are you going to intercede before you realize the trap door is stuck?
So there's a lot of places to hide, right?
And this, there's some crates and some furniture, and the tunnel section is not super big on this side of the iron grate, but there's a couple little places. You don't know what he's going to do when he realizes that the trap door is stuck. He looks kind of not like he doesn't strike you as like a mobster or a killer. This guy, he looks pretty well, nice suit, nice haircut. Like he's,
Scholar.
Yeah, maybe.
And master of the
All
dark.
right, Garrett out.
Mm-hmm.
Waiting for him to start fucking with the door.
Yeah, that's going to be one more stealth test.
God damn it. I have unarmed combat. I would like to roll the unarmed combat for it. I'm already stealthy.
You're right. That's fair. You're right. I'll let you do unarmed combat. It's going to be difficulty 4.
I'm spending 4 because doing this adds 3. And make it.
All right. Yeah, you're just killing him.
I don't really have much of a choice.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. I'm just writing down who's dead. So,
Not disconcerting at all.
well, you don't know who he is, and now he's dead. Now there's a dead body in here. So, but you can hear.
One of those many hiding places.
Yeah.
I would like to drag a dead body in there.
All right, yeah.
Take a robe off this guy. Do you have a wallet?
He does have a wallet.
I'll save that for later. Put that in my...
Yeah, I would say you
So
could.
one robe gone.
One rope
He
gone.
must have gone up already.
Yeah.
I will wait back in my hiding.
But hope everything's going okay down there.
Let's see here. He showed up. He's dead. No one else comes up from the tunnels. It is getting very close to midnight. You can hear voices upstairs. And actually, at that point, you can hear they're trying the trap door. You start hearing them like, "What the? It's fucking stuck. What's going on?" They're 2 men arguing about it. Like, no, pull it. It's like, no, look at it. And then they start muttering. You can't really hear them because you're down here with not. You didn't press your ear up against the trap door, did you?
No.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
God damn it. It's midnight.
It is minutes to midnight, and no one else is showing up.
Minutes to midnight? Okay. How certain am I no one's going to show up?
I don't know how. It is typical for these kind of societies to do their shit at midnight, and clearly people were getting ready to do this.
I'm waiting till like 12.01 and then I'm booking it.
Okay, yeah. Well, at
See
12,
if there's any late.
you hear something strike the trapdoor from above.
Okay, now I'm leaving.
Okay, are you taking the body with you, or you're just running?
What am I going to do with the body?
I don't know.
Yeah, fuck it. They're going to know I was here. I dump him in the table. I put all the ropes on top. I light the fire.
Okay, yeah. Give me a
See if
trade.
they can get his ashes when he's that mixed up.
No,
yeah.
You did get his wallet, so I assume you also got his key.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get out of there, and from a distance, right after midnight, you see the door to the pavilion open, and then there is someone like loud whispering. Well, and then people start like looking and combing the streets, and you need to make a stealth test, difficulty 5, because suddenly they realize something's fucky, and you've been watching this place for a while.
Last point is stealth 5.
Okay. You blend into the shadows as they start combing every street facing this area as they start.
I guess it went on down there.
Yeah.
I'm wandering the catacombs.
You are wandering the catacombs.
Exactly where you wanted
Yay.
to be.
It's the this. We definitely wanted this.
Yeah.
It's one of those like, I think I'll mosey back to the safe house.
Yeah. So as you are wandering the tunnels, do you have survival? You do
I
have.
have a shit ton of survival.
Yeah.
Spend a point of that, or
Yeah, you can spend a point of that. And you see a homeless person, a homeless guy in a large trench coat. But with your point of survival, you realize he is walking with military precision and looks a bit too tall and bulky. And
he's also in a catacomb.
yeah, and he is also got a clay-like appearance on his skin. And yeah, but as you're watching him, you're pretty sure that like past him is the closest way out. Of course, there's other ways out, other ways to the surface, but you hear a gentle whisper behind you. Do you want a way out?
Gun in my jacket, pointed behind me. Yeah.
You are a friend of Marcus.
Turn and look.
Yeah, give me that stability check.
Spin 2. 6.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah.
What do I see?
You see a rubbery skinned thing that used to be a man with oversized jaws and misshapen fangs grin at you. Through your study of Abrams, you know this is one of the corpse eaters.
Yes, I'm a good friend of Marcus. He'll be waiting for me.
Yes, come with me. Away from the custodes.
Okay.
So it whispers, yes, it is the thief has been stealing and turning food into those wretched guardians, those custodians. We hate them so much.
I can see why you and Marcus get along.
He navigates nimbly and expertly, barely giving you enough time to follow him. He's almost...
Super glad he's in front of me.
Yeah, he stops. And he's please, if you've heard that the thief has left the city, let us know. We think his grip is loosening.
I intend to make it as loose as possible.
With that, the whisper stops, and there's a ladder up to the surface. Caleb pantomime climbing as fast as he could. Yeah,
Trying to literally punch open
It
a
was
manhole.
like he was there.
yeah.
I pop up from
right
a sidewalk cafe and just steal a man's wine.
Yeah.
Straight from the sewer.
Yeah, you see Eli come out of the street and just grab a bottle of wine from a sidewalk cafe.
I was like, was it from a table?
Yeah.
Actually, I just walk up it's like, sorry about that. Drop some cash on the table.
Americans, yeah.
Like,
Grab the whole bottle and
like-
walk off.
It's like,
They smoked some
how long
cigarettes
did you
about
get
it.
here? Oh wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah, let's go now.
So
It'd be funny if you were dining there. Took the wine off your table. All right.
What took you?
yeah. So you saw two people go in, and one of them had bodyguards, one of them did not.
Like, what happened?
Only one of them came through the tunnels.
Well, they sure as shit know something's up now.
I took care of it, and I'm not sure they're going to be able to bring him back. I tried my best, at least.
Well, there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So they're definitely going to be on alert now. I can only hope the other two fared better than that.
Yeah, they would just have to do reconnaissance. There's no way to expose themselves.
No, you're right. No, it's like hey, they can handle reconnaissance just fine.
So as the two of you start walking away, trying to get back to, I guess, your hotel, you can hear, you walk past an alley and you see a man bloodied and beaten on the ground. From his dress and accent, you both recognize him as one of the former, the Blackfeet, which are the French people who were born in Algeria, but, they've left to come back to France because of the whole, Algerian situation. And they're very right-wing, very conservative. They've been clashing with student demonstrators. And he comes to, someone beat the shit out of him. So, yeah. As you look around, he's looks at you with pleading eyes.
You okay?
Please, a mess, man. He grabbed me. He was singing the Internationale and he beat me. Get help.
Yeah, is there like a phone box or something?
Yeah.
I will call.
All right.
The equivalent of 1968 French 911.
Yeah, you do that.
What is your emergency?
When you turn back to look at him, though, he's gone. And
Of course he is.
a graffiti, a caricature of a policeman, and the slogan CRS equals SS, a reference to the Campagne Républicaine de Sécurité, basically equating the riot police with the, Waffen SS. And that is a stability test for both of you.
5. It's the acronyms that scare you the most.
Yeah.
3.
That is 3 points of unnatural.
Oh, there I
We're
go.
biting social commentary. So.
How does projection work?
Projection is a good question. That is...
This is a question for your psychiatrist.
That was with using your bonds right now to prove.
Let's see here. Yeah, you can use it. I would just say you can burn off. I'm just going to house roll. You can burn off a point bond to negate that sanity loss.
Bye,
Or
Riley.
stabil- Yeah,
Never fucking. Who the fuck were you?
yeah,
Who knows?
Just this adorable little teacup dog.
yeah.
God!
So
You're dead to me.
That was my former squad mate in Vietnam. It was Sergeant Buttercup. No!
So where are you gonna hold Montiel once you get him to your car? Like, what's the plan?
All right.
Trunk, right?
It
Just throw him in there with a couple
Yeah, you can
snacks.
gag him and put him in the trunk.
Yeah. So and then
He's pretty tired too. He's not even like trying to get out that hard.
getting over to
We're
a
stealing all those flamingos.
getting over to a payphone and calling Carstairs to see if we can get a safer place to put him in. So
Oh yeah,
Upstairs has a house, yeah.
yeah. He does have a safe house.
Yeah, well, car's there.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
freaky.
when you check in with Carstairs, he tells you to meet at the safe house. The other agents found someone.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and
Reconnaissance, right? That was it.
Well, I mean, I suppose we were supposed to do the same thing. I throw the wall. Anyway, I killed that one.
that is a professor. Let's see here, DeAngelis from St. Charles University. So he is a professor of history, or was a professor of history. So, and now he's dead.
Like you do.
Like you do. And so the 4 of you all meet up with Carstairs, and you have Montiel tied up in a chair in the basement of your safe house at the edge of Marseille. And it is 3 a.m. and
I'm sure there's a story behind this.
all of you two are exhausted, like you've been out in the swamp all fucking night. And you smell a little of death and fire and kerosene. And you're tired, but you're fine.
Was it him? He's going to go to ground. We got to hit him tonight if we're going to hit him. So you got to know where to find him?
So we have that's like it. Marseilles has told us he would give us the location of the apartment as long as he's let go. But also he's making and describe right now the plan, because apparently they're trying to enact some insane plan to resurrect a dead philosopher in order to combat this king in yellow.
Yeah, that's not the mission. Where's the Venetian? Where's Mr. Venice?
So that was the apartment, though, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, he says, "I will take you to it if you let me go."
Yeah, that's at least the bargain at this point. So if we
You get let go once we know where to.
if
Not in here. You'll just shoot me as soon as I tell you.
I'm not going to shoot you. If you can handle my other problem, you're going to get a job.
All right, I mean this is a spin to. I mean he's not too inclined to trust you at this point.
are you trying to paperclip him in? Or?
Negotiation?
Yeah, negotiation would be perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. With that, yeah, it takes you some time to convince him that you're going to recruit him and not kill him, and then he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, I guess."
Look, I know you were looking to be in the high end of this organization.
Yeah.
And I understand that. You're going to have to trust me when I say that this organization is a dead end for your career. In a very real way.
Yeah. Okay. I yeah. With that, he is convinced. He doesn't see any other way out, and Montiel will tell you it is a small basement apartment near Saint Pierre, a street, and he helped him purchase it. He gives you an exact address, and
As long as does he have any spare keys to it?
I don't know. It was years ago when I helped Troilus acquire it.
Okay.
So, but he's never sold it. No one else has bought it. I would have known that. So he must. Yeah.
Are we rating it tonight?
Faster's better.
Okay.
He's already gonna know something's wrong, but he might need something. He might go back and grab something. He might pack a bag. He might not know that we know anything about Montiel. So we gotta hit it now. Now.
Yeah. Cool. So looking back at Montiel, here's the deal. So it's like obviously you're going to work right now, but you're going to hang out here with our friend. You will be it's like taken care of, but you will be quiet, no fast moves, or else we can't guarantee your safety. Understand?
Mm-hmm. And Carstairs is like,
I want to kill someone.
yeah.
It's like, again, thank you for your cooperation. So,
America,
Well, I know how to watch a prisoner. So, yeah.
America thanks you.
Yeah. All right. By this time, it's like 4 in the morning. It's 4:30 in the morning, almost dawn. And
Racing across Marseille.
yeah, it is late. And you get there. There's not much driving there, or there's not much traffic, I should say. And
I talked to Abrams on the way.
yeah.
Okay.
Met your friend down there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Was he helpful?
Disconcertingly so.
That doesn't surprise me. They have been with me as well. Don't think I haven't noticed you keeping an eye on me.
Oh, you didn't notice all the times I kept my eyes on you.
I knew someone would be watching me.
Well, when they
It's probably only a matter of time before it was you.
They can look up through the fucking sewer grates. I don't know how they wouldn't. They gonna help us on this?
They want this person. They want him gone as much as we do, because he's biting into their food supply.
They put up a ring around this bastard and we get him. I'm willing to forget a lot of shit I saw.
But then let's make sure we get him.
All right.
So,
I can if you want, I can inform them that we know where he is.
I don't know how that shit works, man. They're your friends.
Then I'll go tell them.
well, that would take a while. Like, yeah.
Actually, we may not have the time then.
Yeah. You have to go to a graveyard and it's a whole thing.
It's a whole,
whole thing.
it's a whole
guys.
production.
Yeah, it's a whole.
For corpse eating.
Get
Yeah.
a fucking phone.
Yeah.
Like maybe in the future, I can get them into Western Union.
So you park the car on the street. You know, it's a basement apartment in this apartment building, but there's, you can see there's signs of other people living here. So, but yeah, it is. The front door is locked. It'll be mechanics or criminology spend to do a break-in
I saw
and enter.
I saw 2 mechanics left.
Okay.
I got 4. Do you want me to spend on this?
Now let me try my 2.
Okay.
8.
Okay. Yeah. You pop the lock in, and you can.
Right, MP5.
Yeah.
There we go. Full clear of the room. Yeah.
And yeah, one of you give me a sense trouble check.
There's always trouble.
I will do it.
I think that's just the mantra whenever you ask for that.
Yeah.
Oof.
10.
Jesus.
All right. It is, with that, it is an empty apartment, but there is a hinged bookshelf, and you pull on it, and it leads back into the tunnels. And yeah.
Curb your enthusiasm, D+.
Yeah.
If you cut this off and then continue right now, it's just the second part, but it's the Always Sunny right now. The gang hands into another tunnel.
Your trouble with your very good sense trouble check, you do see a trail of sorts. There is a stench and a thin trail of slime on the floor, and you are zeroed in on this. You realize that this is, Troilus, the chemist's, one of his ways back into the tunnels, one of his ways to get from the surface into the tunnels and vice versa. But he must have an actual safe house somewhere in the city, and this trail will lead you there.
Thrill Seeker.
Yeah.
We're going to refresh for that?
Yeah, sure.
I
Yeah.
don't even ask.
Or mystery.
Yeah.
I'm just going in, yeah.
So,
How about Ross?
Yeah.
How about mystery too?
yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah. If any of you have any other motivations, I would.
Patriotism, this guy is a threat to the United States.
Yeah, sure.
I still got altruism. I'm not doing good on this one.
I mean, they're not good people. Like,
Let's see here.
I'm gonna refresh that stealth. I have a feeling I'm gonna need it.
That's a good one, too.
Jam.
Let's see here. All right. Okay. The two of you. Well, yeah. So you're leading the way, and that will be another survival check to.
Spend?
Yeah, another spend. Yeah, sorry.
I will do that.
All right. You continue on, and you. Yeah.
I'm guessing we're learning that for a period of time, Eli was a tunnel rat, and that's why he doesn't like it down here.
Yeah. So yeah, you have your red filter flashlights, and you are navigating this tunnel, and then you hear those plodding footsteps you heard earlier tonight.
The custodies?
Yes. It is patrolling a section of the tunnels, obviously leading to, well, yeah, it's patrolling this section of the tunnels. So if you want to get past, if you want to follow the trail, you'll have to get past this thing.
Okay. Can we stealth past it? So
it's tunnels and it's dark. You're not using your light. You're pointing your lights like straight down. So you're not, I mean, you could shine your lights ahead to see what it is, but you know, he probably would see the lights even if they are red filters. So like you're effectively you're only seeing like 5 feet ahead of you, just following the trail. Like I imagine you're minimizing how much light you're showing. Okay. You're also now exhausted. You're almost now at 24 hours without sleep for all of you, as it is probably dawn above you. So if you want to deal with the custodies, you could try and stealth, but you have no idea if that's possible because these are tunnels and you don't know if there's a way around it or if you're going to have to fight it or what.
Or we can just mag dump on it.
But you do have the trail, so you could backtrack a bit, go to the surface, and see where you are compared to where the apartment is, and then you have a vector, right? You have a direction that you've been going. So you could then...
Another survival?
Get back in the tunnel and try and do it.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be...
Take time, so.
Yeah, that would take more time. That would probably be like an all-day kind of thing.
Actually, it would be athletics, because at least kind of direction of the tunnel, it's ahead of us, so... it's like, so we would have to get around it, or in order to get, that's like go forward, or is it going?
Well, you're gonna have to do something soon. It is moving in your direction, so you have not.
You could just prepare an ambush for it.
You could try and see if you can ambush it.
Yeah, does unnatural tell me anything? Is it fucking psychic? Like, if we kill it, is he gonna instantly know?
You don't think so?
Yeah.
All right, well, fuck that.
Or occult spend to basically see if
can I spend military science to set up the ambush?
You could. Yeah, here we go. There's the rolls. All right. Military science. I mean, you don't have enough knowledge of the terrain to really set up an ambush at this point. It's duck shoot, one way or the other,
I mean, if there's corridors and intersections, flash a red light down one intersection.
Okay, yeah. If you make it, if you fall back to an intersection,
I will do that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And someone can hold a light and flip it on and off like a safety light or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I can do that. So and be a signal.
All right. So all of you first give me an athletics check because you've been running around for 24 hours. So you're all seeing how well you can.
Yeah, difficulty 4.
Yeah, difficulty 4. Athletics.
7.
Did anybody fail?
Nah.
8.
Okay.
Glad I spent 3. Yeah.
All right. Well, you're feeling it one way or the other. With all those big spends. So yeah, you remembered a 4-way intersection you came by, and you basically can.
So we get down on the ground. Mm-hmm. I go into a dark tunnel on the other side. Keep flashing the light. When it turns to look at the light, keep the light on, and I will. We will both.
Yeah, because we both have automatic.
We will both. I don't, but it's a big caliber rifle, so.
And I can mag dump.
Hopefully, so.
Well, don't mag dump on Gina. Well, who's laying down on the ground?
I prefer
crossfire.
All right, so yeah, who's using the flashlight? All right, you see it, and as soon as it looks up and sees you, and it looks at you with murderous intent, as this thing that was human, then resurrected, then turned into a thing, and then they poured clay over it to give it vaguely human appearance, and boy, it really wants to murder you. So go ahead and give me that stability check.
Do it.
Actually, I don't think you've already seen it before, right? You've already seen these things before.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah, okay. You don't have to roll for that yet. And it is.
I see a shadow silhouetted by that flashlight.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see it. So
unload our guns into.
Yeah, you drop down. Each of you will get 1 attack through this ambush. So
spend 3.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my first shot with the sniper, so it's +2. Actually, so I'm going to spend 1.
Okay.
And I still get a 9.
All right. I roll damage. Or is it is that a lethality weapon?
I believe it's a I have to look it up, sorry.
Okay, no worries. That's why we have this.
It's the handy dandy book.
The book. I have so many books. I have 2 books, actually. Let's see. The unnatural. Why is this book all unnatural? Hidden one.
I can
Weird.
Okay, yeah.
Run other things.
All right, yeah. So who wants to attack next?
I'll do it.
All right.
We know an MP5 is lethality.
All right, that hits.
What is the damage on an MP5?
That's the lethality rules.
Yeah, it is resistant to lethality. So go ahead and roll d6 damage.
A 3.
All right. Auto fire doesn't. It slows it down, but let's see here. Nelson.
I will attack with my mighty pistol.
All right.
Boom!
About 2. That probably misses.
That is definitely misses.
You didn't spend any firearms?
I forgot.
You have to
do this.
declare before you roll.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then Gina.
I guess it's backing up with the flashlight and then just unloading it with my pistol. So,
Okay.
and also, yeah, that'll hit with a 7.
All right. Roll damage.
Okay. 6.
All right. It does. And yeah.
D6 plus 2. 7.
7. All right. It is heavily wounded. It is going to attack one of you as it rushes forward, taking the hail. Basically, your bullets start just chunking off pieces of clay, and then you can see the unnatural, like, liquid core of its body start bleeding out of it. And so it's bleeding off. It's becoming lesser through the sheer volume of gunfire and, of course, the heavy round from the sniper rifle. But it still gets close enough to swing at one of you. And it is going to, I'll do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll re-roll 5s and 6s.
Okay.
So Gina is going to spend 3 to hit you.
Okay.
And to auto hit you, basically, as it can't not hit you. And yeah, then it is basically reaches forward, its mouth and its blank clay face peels open to reveal a healthy set of canines, and it just bites you.
Right. Nice.
Let's see, and that will do 6 damage to you.
Down to 1. So,
And it refreshes that. So yeah, Gina, you stagger back, bleeding profusely, but you're still up because you're not at negative. So yeah, you're fine.
But
yeah,
I'm alive for the moment.
you have a -1 to shoot with sniper rifle at this close range, I think, Eli. But other than that, if you use auto fire, boy, don't roll a 1.
Yeah, let's switch into semi.
All right, yeah, it is nearly gone. So probably one more volley of gunfire from 1 or 2 of you will do it. So
2.
okay.
6.
All right, roll again.
6.
6. That will be enough, actually. Yeah. No, that just takes off the damage it just healed. So from Gina. So
One more hit, please.
yeah, one more hit. It has
All right, I'll spend
Is that Gina's blood?
2.
yeah.
That's 4.
All right, roll damage. Don't roll a 1.
6.
All right, yeah. It spatters and finally just dissolves as this whole effluvia pours out.
I'll
from
run
it.
over to her and first aid.
Sure.
Come on, we gotta go.
That's like a lot of blood missing. Please give me a second.
I'll run ahead.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm following the
first, you
trail.
have to roll a D difficulty 4 to successfully treat her.
That's a 7.
Okay. And now you can spend each point you spend from now will heal 2 points. So if you have 3 left, you can
I
heal.
do. I have literally just 3 left.
All right.
Okay. So that should be bringing up to 6.
I have not waited.
We know.
You're continuing on. Let's see here.
Come on, Nelson.
Okay, I'm following Mr. Money.
It's like once I'm done with her, like we'll follow.
All right. As you continue, let's see here. Yeah, so more stuff. All right. Yeah, you continue on. The tunnels. There we go.
The tunnels.
You hear the sounds of more footsteps up ahead, but they are also the sounds of wood groaning and scraping along the stone tunnels.
Can I sneak to get
Yeah.
a glimpse before they see me? Or
Yeah.
is that not possible?
That is possible.
All right, is it a group sneak?
If you just one person goes up by himself, it's just difficulty 4.
See, I've got how many points of stealth here? 5. Yeah, I'll play with them.
Okay.
I'm going to spend 3. That's a total of 7.
A total of 7? All right. Yeah, so you go around the corner to where you hear the sound. And the scent and the slime trail is a lot stronger here. You're definitely getting closer. And you see 2 more of the things, not with clay, but like the liquidy, semi-solid, liquidy humanoid things of the Custodes. And they are carrying a crate. So, like a big wooden crate. And they are, yeah. So.
Okay, is our intent to find out what's in this crate or let it pass?
You should see where they're taking it. Probably.
Okie dokie. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Continue observation.
It is, they are taking it away from the direction of the slime trail.
Oh, they're taking it away from the slime. That's not the slime trail. They are not the slime trail.
They came from the slime trail and are going in another direction.
And I think the slime trail is Venice.
Yeah.
Slime trail it is.
Okay.
I tell Nelson, you can hang back if you want to.
No, I need to support my teammate. Let's do it. 2 heads better.
If you want to send them after that, I can. I can go, but yeah, I got to catch up. We got to get him before he gets out of town.
So, as you are getting there, let's see here. You're going to retrieve the surface. All right. So, oh yeah. All right, so you continue on, and the tunnel, the stench, you can all smell it now. It's overwhelming, and it also becomes more chemical in nature, more acrid. And one person, you're up front. Eli, give me a sense trouble check.
I don't make it because I spent it all.
Yeah, as you start walking forward, intent on getting there, the tunnel, you step into a puddle. And give me a health check.
What's my difficulty?
Difficulty 5.
I will spend 2. Nope.
All right.
Lose more then.
You become hurt, getting down to -1 until you get medical attention, as the waters around this area are highly toxic. And you start convulsing from the runoff, as you are not in waders, but in regular boots. And you're very close now, but someone could make a first aid check and try and stabilize you. That'll put you at 1 hit point. But yeah, you are, if you get medical treatment, it'll actually, proper medical treatment, like at a clinic or hospital, you could reset you to where you were. But right now you're having a bad reaction to whatever chemical runoff is coming from this safe house.
I'm right behind them. I have 2 points of first aid, though, so
Pharmacy, though, I could actually have something on there that would counteract basically anaphylactic reactions.
I mean, you're in near total darkness in the sewers, in the tunnels. It's not. You could a first aid check. The pharmacy, you could restore. How many hit points did you have, or how much?
I have 8 total. I
Okay.
spent 2, so that put me down to 6. And then
So with a successful first aid check and a pharmacy spend, you could get him to, I'd say, 4 health.
Okay, so I got to roll the check, and then he's going to roll to see how much.
Well,
I'll
yeah,
make the spend, so.
yeah. The pharmacy is automatic if you succeed on a difficulty 4.
All right, spend all my first aid, and that's a total 8.
All right. Okay. So you pay. Yeah, use your first aid supplies. You clear the leg.
throwing up.
Yeah. But you realize that there's an edge you can walk along, but the waters around this area are highly toxic.
Preparedness roll to have the waders that we brought into the swamp with us.
Yeah, you two have the waders, yeah.
Yeah, so we can grab them and just...
Well, you two have waders.
Yeah. So
Only you two have waders.
Carry me.
Having established this, wouldn't Eli Munny be like, you have waders on, you should go ahead.
People without waders have to make a athletics check, difficulty 4 to... Well, actually, if you go very slowly, but if you have to do something fast or difficult, it'll be athletics check to avoid.
Gotta go very slowly.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Who's taking the lead then?
Are we after the villain, or are we trying to save Eli? What are we?
I'm fine. I'm
fine.
good. I've got 4 hit points and a gun. We gotta go.
All right, we're moving forward.
Way forward.
Yeah. And you come to a sluice and unfortunately, there is another Custodes guarding this area. This is the way into the safe house.
This one's covered in clay.
This one is not. He looks different, actually.
Of course he does. It's a new one.
Yeah. It's like he's been exposed to all these toxic, all these toxic waters and things, and just been bathing in it for a while. So
might be a little more fragile. So
yeah, definitely. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Okay. Bad thing on there. Occult spend.
Mm-hmm.
So
what
would weaken something like this to a point where we could it, or what could convince it to go off of its track?
Actually, you realize this chemical runoff isn't just from alchemical experiments. It's from heroin processing. This thing might actually be a heroin addict, an undead heroin addict.
Preparedness to have some
Difficulty 6 to have a horse on you.
Did anyone bring their heroin gun?
Yeah.
You said difficulty 6?
Difficulty 6, yeah.
I mean, Aaron, how much do you have left?
4. I'm spending it now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're all right. Didn't have heroin. All right. Yeah, difficulty 6.
I'll spend. Actually, I have.
All right, this is a judgment-free zone. Does anyone have heroin on them right now? I need to know.
Okay, I'll just be like.
All right, yeah, you got a packet of
I'm
heroin.
gonna turn off the light, and if heroin shows up, I'm not gonna ask any questions.
I want to know. I really want to see the horrible thing of just taking the packet of heroin to the Gollum monster going.
Yeah, how are you going to do this? Yeah.
I mean, okay. Is this stupid? Can I do like a preparedness roll to have like a hand grenade? Just whip a hand grenade into this thing?
Also difficulty 6. Also,
That's
you're
literally how the system works.
Yeah.
Well, wait,
But that's also on your underground, so great.
Do you want to do your heroin or your?
I would like
heroin?
you to save the hand grenade for the wizard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if you
so-
got that, that's an
okay. So
anti-wizard.
essentially, when money says that, it says
I mean, we may need it soon, but yeah.
it's a there.
All right. Yeah. You know, you're pretty sure this undead thing is addicted to heroin. You got some heroin. What? Tell me.
You're the doctor.
Leave me a story.
Your
Yeah.
preparedness roll for spooning like
It's not preparedness. It's like just what's your approach?
So.
This is not like use item on monster. Tell me how this looks to us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could try that.
Or just approach it. Like,
Yeah.
Hey.
It's like
Is there a current in the ship?
Yeah, there's very, very slow.
just
Yeah.
sprinkle it in the current towards it to see. If
It's very slow. Like you.
It's not strong enough.
Yeah, it's pretty stagnant water. That's why it's so toxic, because all the chemical runoff.
Like we're just
throw it at it.
I guess just run it up and
Who has the
basically.
most athletics?
Not me.
I got 4 points left.
Go.
I got more. All right, I'll run up to it.
I'd try and teach you what it looks like to shoot smack first, even though. No, it's your heroin. Who am I kidding?
You know, honestly, if you ask me like, why do you have this? I don't know.
No, you probably had some as a potential bribe.
Oh yeah, there's that.
Yeah, like
in a needle can be injected.
you've dealt with a lot of fucking heroin addicts so far in this
I
industry.
try and make him look as homeless as possible.
Yeah.
Like, you're just wandering the sewers to get your fix. Like you do.
Well, come on, Marcus. What does it look like when you come out with a waving a packet of heroin? Is that it, or like what's the deal?
Yeah, it's coming. It's coming out like it's like open it up. It's
You're definitely snorting it. I would not use a needle down here.
Yeah.
All right, so you walk out holding it out like a
open so we can.
Yeah. No,
Nice.
it and you have your flashlight on, so you can see. It turns at you, and you can see 2 human eyes in this chemical abomination. And you can just hear a faint hissing sound as it like water drips from the ceiling and hisses when it comes into contact with this thing. It's human eyes scream in pain at you, or just plead in pain as you realize there's still something of a human soul left in this thing. Yeah, give me a stability check. This thing is worse than the others.
6.
Okay. But it reaches its arms out like Frankenstein, like going for the heroin.
All right, I'm gonna do it like. Okay, get it where
You can lead it away if you want.
Yeah, I'll lead it away.
All right. So it is singularly focused on you and the heroin, and it is plodding towards you, kicking up waves. And so you're backtracking, trying to avoid the toxic runoff. So, and unless somebody helps guide Marcus as he's walking backwards.
You got 4 athletics. You're good.
Yeah. You can give me an athletics check.
I just spent 3.
Okay.
9.
All right. So the other 3, it doesn't pay attention at the 3 of you at all, and you could all just hug the wall as it goes past, and the 3 of you can go up, and then
Once he's a distance away,
yeah,
then I'm just going to set it down, set it down, and and you enjoy.
Yeah, and it very, with its monstrous paws that can break bone and stone, it very gingerly takes the packet. And yeah, I assume you're not hanging around. Yeah,
Like, and back we go.
You come here often?
yeah.
Like, so, like, does that hurt?
Then you catch up with the others as you go up into the basement of a very old house. And we will stop there. Yeah.
Knock, knock, wizard removal service.
Yeah.
By the way, like, Gina, like, good research.
Yeah. So yeah, because that's a whole thing. This house is going to be a whole thing, and this is probably a good time to stop it. So I need to read that. So we'll have to, when next time we'll find out what's in this
The house.
The house actually has a name.
Only house at the end of the shit.
Rue Roget. Yeah.
French is such an amazing language. You know, it's chateau means cat water.
Yeah. And yeah. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff to go on, and yeah, we'll deal with that later. But yeah, thanks y'all for playing, and thank y'all for listening. We'll talk to you next time.
Bye.
Bye.